I mean, why not, man? Why not? Hey, shout out to everybody that's going to be watching the live stream today. Big salute to everybody in the UGC, this underground community movement, this true media movement, this Vada or Nada movement. You know, truth is the new hate. So we got to be as wicked as possible, bringing this truth, man. So shout out to everybody that's been supporting this man from day one. And shout out to all our promoters and our sponsors. A lot of people are contributing to the success of the UGC. You know, a lot of them, we're not paying them for it, but a lot of them just want to help. So we appreciate y'all videos, whether positive or negative. But by putting our names in your title, you are contributing to the success. And we appreciate you. By all means, continue. But if you ever want to get something off your chest in a real way, come to the UGC. Matter of fact, I just did the early live just to see if, you know, somebody want to actually hit the link today. You know? I mean, like I said, keep the same energy. You're going to get the equal opportunity over here. You're going to get yours off. But please believe I'm getting my shit off too. I'm going to get my shit off. There's the link. But shout out to Batshit Crazy in the building. Chin Smoke in the building. My dog, Samuel Shaw. Salute, bro. Salute. Everybody that's tuning in, make sure that you support everybody in the UGC, man. This movement that we got going on. It ain't just one person. It's a lot of different people. So go to the channels tab and subscribe, man, to the UGC Click. I got to add maybe a few more names to that list, but, you know, every time we upload a video or go live, man, make sure y'all check that channels tab because it could be names added and hopefully there's no names removed. But everybody that's up there is solid, you know. But I am your host, the Black Horseman, man, also known as Black Horseman Promotions. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you rock with this UGC movement. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. But you know, open cookout for the fanboys if they want to come through. Like I said, the link is always there. And you already know we stay litty. So we like to get it popping early in the morning for sure. That's how we do it. I want to talk about a few fights as well. I want to talk about Canelo facing Kovalev coming up. I think Canelo is the underdog. Just letting y'all know. And I think very highly of Canelo Alvarez. But, you know. For the people that know, man, boxing, you understand the risk that's involved with Canelo facing Kovalev. You understand the risk, the risk that this guy is taking. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. Okay. I will give Canelo Alvarez mad props if he beats Kovalev at his comfortable weight. No rehydration clause and catch weight, none of that, bro. This is Kovalev in his comfort zone. What's up, Key Wayne? Shout out to my brother Angel Santos, who you also can find on that channels tab. Salute, bro. But yeah, man. But if he get it done versus Kovalev, he already get mad props from me, but he gonna definitely get more props from me. You know, that is a hell of a milestone to achieve right there, in my opinion. Canelo beats Kovalev, I got to give mad props. Shit. I'll give a damn if that nigga 43. The nigga can punch. And he places his punches very well. So Kovalev is not a bum. Please do not listen to the casuals if they saying shit like Kovalev is washed or he, don't have a chance. You tripping. You tripping. I'm favoring Kovalev to win. But of course the upset alert is going to be there. It's definitely going to be there. But it will be an upset if Canelo. Like, I feel like Kovalev you're the champ. It's just like you look at all the other fights we've seen recently, right? Usually the guys that's going up 2 weight classes, ain't they getting their ass whooped? Ain't they getting their ass whooped? Because what was, just like they did with Mikey, right? What was Canelo's last fight? They said, oh, he's fought at 168 or 160 such and such, 165, clenbuterol weight or whatever. But he going up 2 weight classes. Because if I'm not mistaken, he fought Danny Jacobs at 160 in the unification in his last fight. So that's going up 2 weight classes to fight the champion there. That's what Mikey tried to do. That's what Kell Brook tried to do. That's what I believe Rigondeaux tried to do. These guys failed, man. They failed. That ain't something easy to do. Jump up 2 weight classes, just think you just gonna win. Like, okay, we'll see. Canelo got to show me. You're gonna do something that a lot of these other people couldn't do, for sure. Just saying. I'm just saying. So I'll have to give him mad props if he can go up there 2 weight classes and beat Kovalev. But Kovalev got something hot in that jab. He got something hot in that jab. He gonna be stiff neck promotions if he ain't got no head movement working in there. He better have super, like, okay, I understand. We saw the head movement from Canelo. Hold on real quick. All right, had to sneeze promotions. I wasn't all like, super duper impressed with Canelo's head movement versus Danny Jacobs. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm not trying to say nothing, but I felt like Danny Jacobs wasn't even hardly trying in that fight to me a little bit. I was like, bro, are you really trying to hit him, or are you just throwing your hand out there so he can just move his head around and look flashy? I was like, hit this nigga. Like, hit him. Make an effort, nigga. What are you doing? You know what Danny Jacobs was doing in there. Ended up as Canelo doing all of this old side head movement shit. I'm just like, damn. Is this nigga really elite, or did he slip you an extra bag to cover for the money you lost for not making the next day $10 weigh-in shit or 10-pound weigh-in shit, whatever. Can't be over 10 pounds. Did you take some money? Man, shout out to one of the realest channels on YouTube, hands down. Shout out to my homie, my brother, Unbiased Boxing Talk. Salute, bro.
What's good? What up?
Man, you know how we like to do it, man. We like to get it lit early.
Yeah, man. What are you talking about right now? Canelo and Kovalev?
Yeah, man. I got Kovalev favored right now. And I was, trying to make my point that you look at the last, I don't know, you can say last 3 or 4 guys that try to go up 2 weight classes. They all lost. Unless I missed something, guys that's been going up 2 weight classes to face the champion there, they've been getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, I mean, this is one thing I'll say. Canelo, he always, on fight night would come in sometimes at like 177 or something like that. So
Yeah.
I think the weight jump isn't as big of a gap as like Rigondeaux, who, I'm saying, he never even went up to like 126. So and Cal Brook, I think he had just had a weak orbital bones, to be honest. So, and then Amir Khan, he's always, he gets knocked out by everybody. I think Canelo, though, is in a tough fight, and I agree with you. I favor Kovalev because Canelo had issues with Triple G's jab. You know what I mean?
Right.
That jab it was landed for Triple G, and I think Kovalev has a better jab. He uses it better, and it's a power jab. And he's knocked people out with his jab and knocked them down with his jab. So it's gonna be a tough ass fight. And I think Canelo can win, obviously, using his lateral movements and attacking the body. But um, it's gonna be really tough to get past that jab.
Yeah, because I feel like throughout the duration of the 12 rounds, he's going to get hit with that shit. I saw what that jab did to of course we saw what he did to Yard. I saw what this shit did to Andre Ward. And we gotta say Andre Ward was naturally bigger than Canelo Alvarez. You know, I think
Yeah.
that Andre Ward naturally for the majority of his career fought at heavier weight classes than Canelo. So
Yep.
if that and Ward is strong. So if we seen what the jab did to him, the power did to him, you know, and then on top of that, I'm thinking about the fact that don't Canelo kind of got a bad knee?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yep.
wouldn't be shocked if that plays a major factor in this fight. If that little bum ass knee give out or some shit. I don't know.
And what if Kovalev goes to Canelo's body? What if he starts touching his body up or hitting his shoulders and arms or whatever? You know, like
You
how is
think
he gonna react?
you think Buddy McGirt might try to implement that in
Well,
the training camp, getting him to do that?
that's what he said. He said, "What happens when Kovalev starts touching Canelo's body?" That's what Buddy McGirt said himself. So, I mean,
Oh,
if that's the game plan, then yeah, he has a good point.
yeah. I mean,
Tough, like
that's not something he normally does though, right?
go to the body. He does, but that's not his forte. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's a power puncher, and he knocks people out. To the head, or he just outboxes you like he did Alvarez. But for the most part, he
yeah.
knocks people out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we saw what that jab did to Hopkins, Pascal. You know what I mean? The list could just keep going on. Like Kovalev is. I don't think he's as far gone as people are making it seem like. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? I'm not seeing that from Kovalev. We saw him get knocked out by Alvarez, and then he came back a whole different fighter, and he whooped Alvarez for a full 12.
And
And
made
then
adjustments. Yep.
exactly, and then we saw him fight a younger, big ass cruiserweight, pretty much Yarde, and he stopped him with a jab. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Right, and the fact that he was hurt in that fight, weathered the storm and came back and stopped him with the jab.
Exactly. And
Nope.
Yarde hits hard. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
yeah.
think he hits harder than Canelo. So if
Mm.
he wasn't able to get the job done, I don't know, man.
You know, a lot of
Obviously,
people
they.
talk about
Yeah.
that too. Like a lot of people are questioning, will Canelo even be able to hurt Kovalev?
I'm questioning it too.
Because you know he might be landing shots and stuff, right? But if Kovalev is like, wait a minute, this shit ain't bothering me, what y'all think he gonna do? Like just sit back and just box? He probably gonna start
No.
walking him down with the jab, you know. And Canelo gonna have to do a lot more, a lot of movement, probably like how he did in the first fight with Triple G, you know. And we seen when he did a lot of that movement, he started gassing out. That ain't the nigga to gas out, that ain't the fight for that. Canelo better not gas out. And that knee I'm concerned about too. Just saying.
If he loses, it's by knockout. That's just my opinion. I don't think Kovalev's gonna lose. I mean, I don't think Canelo's gonna lose on points because Kovalev just hits too hard. You know what I'm saying? If he gasses out, that fight's over. Kovalev's gonna stop him. You know what I
He ain't
mean?
getting stopped. Yeah. If he gas out, he getting
So
stopped. We saw that
yeah,
with Yard. He stopped Yard. So Yard was out of gas when he got stopped. You know, when he was on the full tank, you know, it was competitive. You know, Canelo, he's competitive on the full tank. When he start gassing out, all them the sharpness ain't all the way there like that. You know. when he get tired.
Exactly. You know, and he has really good lateral movements. I'll give Canelo that. You know what I'm saying? He's probably like one of my favorite fighters to watch today, just his lateral movements, etc. But I got to be honest when I'm breaking down a fight. You know what I mean? And it's going to be very tough for him. So if he wins and he beats Kovalev, he deserves all the respect in the world. I would have him, you know what I mean, honestly, like pound for pound number one if he beats Kovalev, because that is a tough feat to conquer. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
went up two weight classes or one, whatever you want to say, because he has a title at 168. But you know, Kovalev he's no pushover. He's not a pushover for guys at that division, let alone a guy coming up two weight classes. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah, it is, man. Well, like I agree with you 100%. If Canelo wins, you got to give him just the glory, man. You got to give him all props. Like I said, just the mere fact alone, statistically, fighters that have gone up two weight classes in their first fight at that weight class and fighting the champ, they've lost. They've lost. So I mean, looking at that, that would be a tremendous win for Canelo, and then it would be, I think, his fourth weight class, and then you see the wins, the resume, like, and then the consistency of it. Like, it's not like he's going bum 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 or something, like, and then a big fight after big fight after big fight, and he's just keep challenging himself, and after this, it's just like, I hope he does. If he wins, I hope he takes care of the situation at 160. You know, I
Right.
just feel like he need to do that.
Yeah, I mean, his trainer was talking about fighting Jamal in 2020, so he'll probably use him as a tune-up, and then maybe fight Andrade or something like
Okay.
that. But I feel like he definitely should not stay at 175. I know some people think that he could beat Better Beef, but I, you know, he could be outboxing Better Beef for sure. But Better Beef can, I think, he just hits too hard, man. You know, Kovalev hits hard as shit too. You know what I'm saying? So both of, I mean, I wouldn't advise him to fight Better Beef. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, man. Shit. I would. Yeah, 160, fam. 160. If you're able to accomplish that, great. Take your monkey ass back to 160 with that, because 175, that ain't nothing to play around with. Ain't nothing to play around with, man. But if he do, I'm gonna definitely be talking. If he do beat Kovalev, the only fight he should stay at 175 for is Andre Ward. That is a huge fucking fight, dog. I would love to see it. Man, shout out to the homie DT3, General of the motherfucking NBBC. What happened?
What's going on, fellas? Top of the AM where we stay brown. What's going on?
Man, stay
What
lit in the
up? What
morning.
up?
Chilling.
I see y'all talking about this Kovalev, Canelo, and Bivol, and Better Believe, all that going on. Yeah, man. I don't think Canelo's gonna stay at 75. I think it's just a one-stop shop, y'all. Just a drive by, drop something off, keep pushing.
Now, do you think he should possibly stay there for an Andre Ward fight if you decide to entertain it?
I've been asked that by multiple people, and I tell them all the same thing. Andre Ward is not going to come out of retirement unless they're going to pay him some generational wealth. They've already asked him if he was going to come out for 20 million. He said no. He already asked him if he was going to come out for 40 or 60 million. He said no. He said he's pretty much cool where he at. So in order for Andre Ward to come out of retirement for a Canelo fight, now mind you, let's be clear, he is in shape, he is working out, but that don't mean he's fight ready. And that don't mean he's ready for his first fight back in God knows how long to be against an active Canelo Alvarez. So I don't think he's gonna come out and fight Canelo unless they giving him like 100 million out the gate.
Nah, I think he'll take Virgil. His trainer Virgil Hunter said 20.
20? They offered him 20. They said that in the Fight Hype interview they were gonna offer him when he come off for 20 million. And he said, "Oh, I'm good, y'all. I'm good." And it was like 40 million. He was like, "Man, I'm good, y'all. I'll send you the link." Because I thought he was gonna come out for a Canelo fight. I mean, shit, why not?
Wait. You
Why?
said Canelo, they offered Ward the fight?
I don't know. I don't think they offered him the fight. It was an interview on Fight Hype where they was talking about him fighting Canelo and how much would how much would it take for him to come out of retirement to fight Canelo, and they were throwing numbers out there. Nothing was thrown out there set in stone from anybody from Canelo's camp. It was just the interviewers on Fight Hype were throwing out numbers. How about 20 million? Would you come out for 20 million? Would you come out for 40? And Ward was basically denying all the numbers. So I was thinking that he ain't trying to come out to fight Canelo unless he's just basically bullshitting Fight Hype.
He probably, I don't know. I think Ward is definitely entertaining. But I'll give you a link too, where Virgil, his trainer said, he definitely said like 20 or 30 million.
Yeah, I got to see that because I feel like this. I mean, it's more money. You'll make more money in 30 minutes fighting Canelo than you would be making in 30 minutes commentating the Canelo fight.
That's facts, bro. That's facts.
I mean, you'll get more money to fight him than you would commentating one of his fights. So why not?
Yeah, bro. I mean,
especially
I know.
if he beat better than he did.
Oh, he's saying if he shit.
If
I mean, if he just go in there and just dominate Kovalev some shit, Ward will have to definitely it'll be, you have to prove a point, plus you can get a big ass bag by fighting.
Yeah,
it'll be a huge fight, bro. It'll be a huge fight to me.
I think that too. I think if Canelo go in there and dominate Kovalev, which nobody is thinking he's going to do, but if for whatever reason, if he goes in there and he dominate Kovalev, Andre Ward might raise some eyebrows. It might be like, you know what? Let's make that fight happen with a contract.
Right, and then he already put that little, you know what I'm saying, bait out there talking about he would never call me out. Like, he ain't gonna call me out. So it's kind of like putting that little, challenge. Like, would you dare call me out even if you beat this dude Kovalev?
Calling me out, so as long as you're not calling me out, saying my name, I'm gonna keep it cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel Ward is with it. Like, if he called me out, then I'm gonna let y'all know what I really feel about this. Then if he duck it after the call out, then I'm gonna be on Ward. Like, all right, man, look, you just
me too. I've been on Ward about the first Sergey Kovalev fight. I've been under duress for that. I was called a coon for that. How you gonna go against your own town cityman and all that? It's like, bro, he lost the first Kovalev fight.
Hey, speak on that shit, man. Like, niggas will act like there's something wrong with you when you flame a nigga who dark as you and shit. Like,
yeah, like I mean, the thing is, make it worse for me is me and Andre Ward from the same city. We both
right, and I'm from LA, but I'll still flame the nigga if I need to. Like, I don't care about the Cali love like that. Like, shit.
You feel me? Like, it ain't that damn serious. So I mean, I feel like this, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I watched the first fight. It was me and my wife and my kids. We watched the fight. And my wife was like, "Oh, Andre lost that fight." We was saying that when they was putting the tallying the scores and all the rounds together, we was both saying that, man, Andre Ward lost this fight. He didn't win this fight. And when they said he won it, you could see it on Andre Ward's face. He was surprised as hell. I saw him. He was hella surprised. He knew he didn't expect to say that. He knew he wasn't expecting to hear that he won that fight. He was expecting to hear a draw or a winner by split decision from Russia, Sergey Kovalev. He was expecting to hear everybody else but him. And when he heard his name, you saw his eyes light up, hands went up, all the shit. He didn't expect to hear he was going to win that fight, man. But the second fight, he won that decisively. I give him that. He won the second one, hands down. But the first one, bro, Kovalev beat his ass.
Hey, in the second fight, do you think Andre Ward was bigger in that fight?
Yes. I think he was a little bit bigger. He showed a lot more ring IQ that fight. He was a little more ring savvy second fight.
Now, this is why I had an issue with something that he said in regards to the Canelo and Kovalev fight. He was saying some shit like, what concerns me is that Canelo is putting on the extra weight and such. And I'm saying to myself, like,
he did.
Yeah, and he said something like, I was much faster, such and such. But I'm like, this nigga was bigger in the second fight, and had better success versus Kovalev than in the first fight because he was smaller. The jab had that nigga shook a little bit. So I was just like, you kind of trying to critique Canelo for maybe bulking up, but you did the same thing. And you
So
not.
what, Canelo's supposed to go into a 175-pound fight weighing 68 or 160? He's supposed to go in there a little like that? That's what he's supposed to do?
I don't know. I guess Ward is trying to imply that he needs to just be lighter and quicker. Whereas I felt Ward was lighter and quicker in the first fight, but he just still that he couldn't get away from the jab.
Couldn't get away from the jab, and he couldn't stand up to Kovalev's right hand.
Right. And I feel like he had a little better punch resistance in the second fight. I didn't really see him get shook up like that. And he was bigger.
Yeah, he was able to muscle Kovalev a lot more, actually a whole lot more in the second fight because he didn't really muscle him at all. He was just kind of like
stronger. We could say he was stronger than Kovalev in the second fight. Kovalev was stronger than him in the first fight.
Yeah, I agree with that all the way. I agree with that hands down. But I don't see Andre Ward coming out unless Canelo would have to actually be like, I want Andre Ward. I want to fight him. That'd be something like that.
You say it again?
Canelo would have to basically call him out. Like after the Kovalev fight, he would have to literally call out Andre directly, and then we want to see what's gonna happen. Because if he calls him out, and Andre is like, "Oh, I don't know, y'all, but you playing this bashful game. We already know that you sparring with Shakur Stevenson. We already know you've been sparring Andre Berto and Peter Quillen and all them cats. We know you still in shape. So it ain't like you far removed like that from the sport. No, you just ain't fought.
Right. He might be thinking about that. Oh, huh?
Thinking about that. Oh, like I want to keep that.
Right. Like Canelo already got a loss, so what the fuck? He ain't got really shit to lose. He
losing
momentum.
Right. That's the thing though with losing though now is like once you lose, like even with Anthony Joshua, now that he done took an L, it's like he don't got that pressure on him.
Yeah, man. Them niggas with the L's is most dangerous fighters right now.
Yep, because they don't have no pressure. They don't have no pressure.
None at all. Hey, shout out to Jose in the chat. What's good, bro?
Jose, what's up, man? You be sliding through my streams too. Shout out Jose. What's up with you, boy?
Man, your peoples be coming over here showing support, man. So salute.
Man, I tell them to come fuck with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a damn what y'all rep. I wouldn't care if y'all repping anything. Y'all speaking that real shit. So if we're real, recognize real. Fuck the unfamiliars.
The flame increasing, nigga. As soon as we started shouting y'all out and y'all started shouting us out, the hate increased. I'm like, God damn, this shit just ignited a little bit.
Yeah, it's the thing. What it was, bro. It was cool when you and your clique was by yourself and it was just y'all. It was cool when it was just me by myself and I had my little clique, my little follow. It was cool then. Was no threat then. But as soon as brothers come together, since they say brothers don't come together, and when we came together on their ass, now it was, oh shit, they a threat now. Oh, UGC, MBB. Oh no. Oh goddamn. Yeah, we here now. The truth is here. You can't run from it forever. It's gonna come. And
man, but we learned that, man. Truth is the new hate. Truth is the new hate, man. So
I appreciate you keeping the balance in this YouTube shit, man. Appreciate it.
Man, I've been on it for a minute. I done seen a lot of niggas change up, bro. And niggas like to talk about keep the same energy, but they don't be keeping the same energy though.
Yeah, that's how it be, bro. That's how it be. I be under a lot of flack just on the fact that I do kickboxing and shit. And everybody was like, you really stick to your kickboxing? It's like, yeah, but I boxed for over 10 years straight. Nothing but boxing. Only reason why I kickbox is because when I had fought my first boxing match, I lost because I wanted to kick dude. And I didn't stay low. I didn't keep my knees.
You wanted to kick the nigga, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to kick him. I kept getting tall. I kept being too tall. Every time I wanted to attack, I would get tall. And that's a kickboxing trait. A boxing trait, you got to be short. You got to be sturdy. You got to be on your knees. You got to get low to the ground and all that to be able to move your head movement, and upper waist movement. I wasn't doing none of that shit. I was just throwing my hands. And then when I finally went back to doing kickboxing again, it just felt normal. It's weird. Like I could spar boxing. I could spar my ass off in boxing, but fighting boxing is harder for me. It's more difficult because I want to kick when I fight.
Yeah. Hey, that's what's dope about your channel, though, man. They can just come there and just learn about because you do the Muay Thai shit, right?
Yeah, I do Muay Thai. I teach boxing too. A boxing class I teach on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at Tap Out Fitness.
And that's good, like especially for like YouTube, because, bro, it's so much it's this casual shit out here, man. It's out of hand. So channels like yours, man, they can actually learn about the actual combat sports, and you train people and you actually apply what it is that you watch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's different from a lot of other people, and I can always give respect. Like when I was doing a lot of interviews with Troy King in the past, that's my
Mm-hmm.
dog too. So it's like I learn, I soak all that information up
Mm-hmm.
because I ain't trying to be nothing like these casual niggas out here. This shit is just out of hand, bro. Out of
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, it's just too much, bro. All these guys think they know everything about boxing. They think they know everything what's going on in boxing. What's up, Sam? Everybody think
Sammy
they know
Shaw.
all the bullshit that goes on. It's like, bro, no. Just like right now, me calling out the Charlos. I've been on the Charlos head for this whole weekend. I've been on the Charlos. That's my new thing right now. I'm on the Charlos head because
I
all I'm
started to
hearing.
put them niggas in the title, but I said, nah, I'm gonna let them make it this one.
No, I'm eating Jamel and Jamal Charlo for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and
That
brunch.
nigga
Nigga, I'm
having
tired of them. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them, bro. I'm tired of them.
this nigga about to have lion cuisine. He about to flame the fuck out you lions, man. Be
I
ready.
read just like, bro, but look though, how are you going to keep talking about Canelo? Bro, y'all been talking about Canelo since Jamal was at 54,
Yeah.
and Jamal
Shout out
is
to
at
Unbiased.
and been at 160 for God knows how long now, and y'all still talking about Canelo. Okay, let's say Canelo ducks Charlos, right? Let's just say that's fact for namesake, just for all the
Right.
Canelo haters and the Charlo fan. But let's just say he ducked, right? But okay, so he ducks Charlo to fight Triple G. So who would you rather fight, Charlos or a super money fight, unification fight with Triple G? That's a rhetorical question, of course.
More challenging.
Exactly.
And more
Exactly.
challenging. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Triple G fight straight up. Okay, get the opportunity to fight Jermell Charlo again, or you could fight Triple G, and the second fight makes more money, and he's a better opposition because the first fight was controversial, and hella people gonna pay to see that. Why not? I'm finna fight Triple G again. Then you had a choice: fight the Charlos again, fight the Charlos, or fight in a unification bout with Danny Jacobs, which the Charlos ain't trying to fight at all. And he chose to fight Danny Jacobs. So you mad at Canelo for saying fuck them and I'm gonna fight somebody better. And he didn't say fuck the Charlos and fight a 54 pounder. He didn't say fuck the Charlos and fight a 47 pounder. He said fuck the Charlos, I'm finna fight a 68 pounder. Fuck the Charlos, I'm gonna fight in a bigger fight against a better opponent for more money. Right. And y'all mad at Canelo for doing it. I did the same shit.
Like I deal with you little niggas later. After I get this other work in.
Exactly. I'll deal with you niggas later. You know what I'm saying? I'll get back to y'all. Right now I'm on this big legacy shit.
Yeah. Legacy. Team legacy. Y'all niggas money team. He legacy team. Walk exactly. Good money.
That's the thing. Y'all money team. Anybody that's PBC, I wouldn't say anybody that's PBC. I have to see it from like Danny Garcia type. I haven't seen Danny Garcia do some fuck shit. I haven't seen that from him. But I do see it from Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, the Charlos, Wilder. I see it from them like a motherfucker. Fuck boy shit. Fuck boy shit.
Yup. And niggas get mad at us that we flame them about this shit. Like, bro, what? We frustrated about it because it's hurting the sport of boxing. We're not seeing the fights we want to see. Now we okay with niggas saying they taking the easy road. We okay with dudes saying that a dude can't sell, but yet he put him on pay-per-view. We supposed to say nothing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we okay with we supposed to be okay with franchise belts.
We supposed to just be okay with these Illuminati belts they keep creating to fuck up boxing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we supposed to be okay with not being able to see an undisputed fight happen. We were supposed to be okay with that.
You know, in the same year, we've got two hand-me-down champions, the WBC two first hand-me-down champs ever, Jamal and Devin Haney.
Ridiculous, bro. I will not. I was so pissed when somebody said that he was a two-time world champion. I said, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Bro, I just had to apply the flame. It wasn't like I was trying to hate on Devin Haney because I know he wanted to smoke a Lomo. But when you brag about being the youngest champs, it's like, hey, bro, look.
Hey, bro. They gave you that, bro.
You the hand-me-down. You the hand-me-down champ, sir.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. You didn't earn that, bro. The combat sports, everything you get in combat sports is supposed to be earned. They're not supposed to
Facts.
give you anything. That's what makes it so unique and so authentic, is that everything you get in boxing, MMA, karate, taekwondo, whatever, you've earned it. From the time that you put in work in the gym, to fighting your first few fights, to building your name up, to get into them contender fights, then fighting the contenders, then fighting for a belt. Like, all that's a process. And you mean to tell me you finna say, fuck the process?
Hey, real quick, I got a treat for you, DT3.
What's up?
This is the part of the show where we're gonna call it Fanboy Cookout. Okay,
What's good?
Fanboy Cookout.
What's good?
Jamal, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? What's happening?
Yeah, what's going down, man? What's on your mind?
Hey, so I don't know, hear y'all flaming, Top Rank for not getting y'all fights and shit. Fights y'all want to see.
Which fights?
Y'all always, Crawford. Somebody like Crawford fighting top fighters. Y'all don't never say nothing about that.
Now, we talked about this yesterday, right? So Top Rank is not giving us fights because of what are you trying to say? You saying Top Rank is preventing us from big fights? Is that what you're saying?
You say what now?
You're saying that Top Rank is preventing the boxing fans of big fights?
Right, they ain't getting no big fight. I don't never see y'all flaming Ball Ave for not giving y'all fights y'all want to see. But it's always PBC.
Which fights you talking about?
Any fight with Crawford. Okay, let's just say Crawford then. So Crawford, he ain't gave y'all no big fight for Crawford yet. If he ain't fighting no PBC fight, he can't give y'all a big fight. But that ain't no problem, right? So that ain't no problem, right?
Oh man. So look, it's Top Rank and Bud Crawford fault that all the niggas you protect is ducking. It's their fault. And it's his fault that they do have a good fan base. They popular, right? So they just happen to be the biggest fight. But that's Crawford's fault because these niggas don't want to fight him.
Man, you gotta understand. You got to pay the bag to fight them boys, man. It ain't no other way around it. If you want to fight them boys,
money team.
Pay the money to fight them.
Money team.
Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it.
Hey, who on y'all side of the street really care about legacy though? Can you just name one person?
Hey man.
Anybody?
Whoever ain't got their oath don't care about legacy.
Listen, let me ask you one question. Who on your side of the street has a better legacy than Bud Crawford? The one that you said can't get a big fight.
Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, okay, nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. Y'all got that one. But
that's one.
Did Manny duck him too? Did Manny duck him too?
Manny ducked him.
There's one. Okay, I named some more.
So
the best legacy than Crawford.
Say again?
Oh, no. Danny only won belts at 140 and 47. Crawford is a 3-division world champion and a former undisputed, bro. Can't cut that out.
Did you just say Danny Garcia?
He said Danny Garcia has a better legacy than Terrence Crawford. Danny Garcia only won belts at 40, and he only won belts at 40 and 47, and he never unified or became undisputed his whole career. Bud has 3-division world champion and a former unified and undisputed champion. Come on, man.
Jamal, your weed is lace, bro. That shit lace.
I want to hit that shit.
That shit out of here. You need to. Then you need to smoke because your regular thought is out of there. Your regular thoughts is out of there.
But the point is, Crawford, if he want the big fights, they got to pay them boys to fight. It ain't nowhere around it. That's it. It ain't nowhere around it.
Crawford made more money when he fought Amir Khan than Errol Spence made his last 2 fights. So the money is there for him to make. He been
and Errol Spence and Errol was 50-50 with his last 2 opponents. A side 50-50.
I'm trying to tell you. And Crawford don't mind being the B side. He already said I'll be the B side. So it ain't about money to him. He just want the fight to happen. So what's up with you fighting?
He
said B side and I'm gonna beat your ass. Sign a contract.
Crawford got a boss. Ball Aaron ain't thinking how Crawford thinking. If it ain't 50-50 with Ball Aaron, nigga, we ain't getting the fight. So Crawford can think one way, Ball Aaron can think another way. At the end of the day, whatever Ball Aaron say goes. So Crawford, that's cool. Crawford can say, you know what, I don't care nothing about the money. I'll take 40. But you know what? But then when you turn around and tell Barbera, hey, I'll take 40, Barbera will say, no, we want 50-50. So it don't even matter what Crawford say at this point.
Hey, side 50-50. Hey, Mikey can get 50-50. Sean can get 50-50, but Bud can't.
Yeah.
But Bud can't.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest fight at welterweight, he can't get that nigga 50-50. But the nigga came up 2 weight classes, and Sean Porter, you know, the nigga who can't sell out a family diner and shit, he can get 50-50 on pay-per-view.
On pay-per-view, though.
Well, on pay-per-view.
He on the right side of the street to get 50-50. Once you start crossing,
okay.
Hold on.
Hey,
Once you start crossing
over,
hold on. Once you start crossing over, then you can start you can son them niggas. That's how you do that shit.
Okay,
hey,
so
you know
first,
what? I gotta cross over.
So first you saying that they don't Crawford not finna fight nobody, then you want to say he need to come across the street to fight him. But if he comes to PBC, they ain't gonna give him the fight at PBC because Gary Russell Jr. been calling Leo Santa Cruz for God knows how long, and they ain't giving him no fights. Gary Russell Jr. been calling out Javante Tank Davis for God knows how long. They not gonna make that fight happen. PBC fighters are not finna, they ain't finna make that fight happen. Him going to PBC is not gonna change the outcome in the fight happening or not. If the fight was gonna happen, they'll make the fight happen. It's easy for these promoters to make the fights happen. They just choose not to make the fights happen. Just how they sent Deverenchenko over there to the zone to fight Triple G, but they want to sit there and say that PBC fighters don't go to the zone. That's bullshit. The fighters that don't go to the zone is the Charlos, Errol, and Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia. Like they top guys. Broner. Yeah. They don't go over there. They don't go over there. Tank, none of them. They ain't going over there. But all they low class C level, maybe low B level fighters, they'll send their asses over there all day long. But they ain't no A level or they so called A level or top B level fighters.
They money makers. They ain't sending their money makers over there like that.
Ain't happy. That ain't happening.
Well, at the end of the day, it's like, hey, you can say what you want to say. And like I say, they prize fighters, so it's about the price, about the money too. It's about legacy. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, you know, and I know it's about money too. So you're gonna try to get the most money you can.
But listen, let me tell you something, Jamal. Let me tell you something real quick. All the ones that got the best legacy is making the most money. Just telling you. Didn't you just talk about Manny Pacquiao? Ain't everybody chasing him?
He got the most money. Best legacy, most money. So y'all's argument is trash. Your argument don't hold up. Best legacy, most money. Canelo Alvarez, best legacy, more money.
For Deontay Wilder to become undisputed, that was the most money he could have made. The most. And he turned it down.
No, he ain't turned shit. How he turned it down?
And that would have been his legacy would have been solidified. Undisputed at heavyweight. All Deontay had to do was just knock AJ out, bro. Just go in there and knock him out.
He accepted the fight, and they didn't want the fight. That's what I'm saying.
So he accepted $120 million, and then they cut it off. Is that what you're saying?
No, he accepted the 50. First of all, he accepted the $12 million first.
That he said slave wages. That he said was slave wages. Okay. He accepted the $12 million that he said was slave wages.
Okay, but he accepted the shit though. But fuck it, I want them belts. I want to be on the sprue. He accepted this shit. They ain't want it. Okay, then they made another 15 million. He accepted the shit. Then they go to the UK and they still didn't want it. So that ain't Wilder's fault, regardless, man. That ain't his fault.
Yeah, PBC protecting ass. All right, bro. Whatever. D in the chat,
man.
He said,
Top Raymond doing that shit. Top Raymond doing that shit for 30 to 40 years, man. Fight in-house fight. But see, when the table turned,
and when he want to make the big fights, y'all say like, no, it's time to act like him now.
No, y'all didn't want to do that shit when y'all had all the champions at top rank. So don't get mad when the shoe on the other foot and we sunning y'all like y'all did us since the ball and the chips all in our hand. So we can treat y'all in a kind of way.
Let me just let you know, like DT3, I'm gonna let you know, man. Like his shit, all this little weak charge that he got, that should be really racially motivated. Like that's all that is. Like if Bob Arum was name was Tyrone or some shit, he wouldn't be tripping. He wouldn't be tripping.
Because Bob Arum don't got no problem making the big fights happen. The only fights I feel like Bob Arum had an issue making was when he had the chance to make Floyd Mayweather fight De La Hoya in his prime. And then when he had Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford under Top Rank, he didn't make them fights happen. That was the only time Pacquiao.
Hey, Tommy Tip in the chat said,
that 3-4 legacy fights you just named that he didn't make. I'm saying he's been doing this shit for years and years.
But the guys you protect, hey, listen, the guys you protect though, they don't care about legacy at all, bro.
At all. Wilder was considered a baby at 33 fights. World champ. He was considered a baby. Fuck out of here.
How they don't care about legacy when they trying to get the legacy fight? Like that nigga Spence already say he gonna get. Don't tell you something.
Listen, what's more of a bigger? Let me ask you a question. What's more of a better?
He gonna stop Crawford. That motherfucker might get 30%. I'm telling you.
All right, cool. See, it's about business now. When niggas be ducking, they get real knowledgeable on business talk. They should be A1. You know, y'all niggas get real business when you scared.
If you want the fight, he get the 3 scraps. If you want the fight, you gonna take what we gonna offer you. That's how it is. Bob ever do the same thing. He'll do the same thing if he was in that position.
Look, this nigga can accept 10. This nigga can accept 5 million. This nigga, he'll still turn the fight down.
Yep.
So come on now. When a nigga don't want to fight, he don't want to fight.
Yep. Let me tell you. You think you could beat somebody? I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. As a fighter, bro, and a trainer, if you think you could beat somebody, you're not turning down no $8 million. If Wilder thought he could, if Wilder felt in his heart of heart that he really could knock out Dillian Whyte or Anthony Joshua, when they first offered Deontay Wilder that $8 million, which was the biggest payday to date at that time for him, he would have took that money, went overseas, knocked out Dillian Whyte, and been done with it. And took that $8 million. He turned down $8 million, then turned down 12, then turned down 15 to take 2 to fight Ortiz.
Look, with like how Crawford say, how did Crawford tell him? He said, "You a smart man, but not that smart."
Man, ain't nobody taking on $8 million goes no damn. Stop it. If you a fighter, you want to do.
Man, you got that downtown mobile. That shit out of there. cheap ass Wi-Fi, bro. Upgrade your shit. D say, Black Shawty, you know we gotta go with the black man no matter what, shouted. This is how we rock down here in ATL, shouted. Looking ass. We know this nigga keep coming back though. Hey, but at least he got hard enough to hit the link. These niggas be talking shit, but never hit the link though. I'll be like, okay, whatever. Fuck out of here. It's free smoke over here though. Free smoke. The link is there. We'll put it again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't ducking shit. Shout out to Chin Smoke, Trav in the chat, Iron Cone, representing State Kits. We got niggas from the islands fucking with the UGC.
Oh, he had to leave, huh? He had to leave, huh?
You bodied the nigga, bro. I mean, what the fuck? Why he need to stay for that? Why? I mean, hey, he do this every time. He get bodied and he got to go. I don't know. Recharge.
I'm just saying, Wilder stepping over dollars to pick up pennies. Fuck out of here.
He shot.
Hey, DT3. Hey, y'all. Just special announcement. DT3 is 1-0 on the UGC platform. He's 1-0. I mean, I told him I had a treat for him. I said, look, this is the Fanboy Cookout coming up. So he's 1-0. Oh, he coming back. The rematch.
Oh, round 2. What's happening? What's up, bro?
Nah, my phone jumped off.
That downtown mobile, nigga.
You know, I ain't never scared of no smoke now.
Trap phone.
Yeah, but yes, obviously you are because you said you don't smoke.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, bro, the Wilder, you can't come at me with a Wilder argument. I'm gonna eat that alive. You better off arguing Earl Spence or somebody. Don't. It ain't that I don't like Wilder, bro. Wilder contradicts himself. I say this all the time. Wilder is one of the most powerful punchers in boxing today. I say if anybody stay on the straight line with Wilder, you think he's finna walk Wilder down, he gonna knock you out. But if you put any type of skills on Wilder, like if you're a patient fighter like Usyk and you can outbox Wilder and you're willing to be patient with Wilder for 12 rounds, you could get him out of there. And if you got enough pop, if Fury had enough pop, Fury would have knocked Wilder out. But Fury don't got pop. So if you a decent enough boxer and you got some pop to you, you can get rid of Wilder easy. Period. That's facts, bro. But if you
That's
stay on the
probably why he
straight
worried
line for a
about that
while,
Dylan.
he gonna put you to sleep.
That's probably why he worried about that Dylan White fight a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you why he worried about the Dillian White. I'm gonna show you why he worried about the Dillian White fight right now. Wilder stands right here. His right hand is low. Dillian White is known for having a great left hook. That's what he's known for. If you lazy with the right hand, what is the counter for lazy right hands?
Left hook.
Left hook.
Left hook.
Oh,
Captain hook.
yeah.
Damn. He's showing y'all why Deontay Wilder ducking that fight. We got almost 700 days of being the #1 contender and can't get a motherfucking shot at the title.
Unheard of in boxing, and Deontay Wilder is talking shit about it. Who counting? Who's counting? Who's counting?
To this day, we counting, Deontay. To this day. So this is the longest we've seen anybody duck, man. Just saying.
Wilder fought 40 times, and out of 40 fights, he's only been in 2 fights in 40 fights.
This nigga skipped to Malu over Dillian White to fight Ortiz, Dominic Brazil, and Ortiz again. Then fight Fury. Fury ducked Dillian White. Deontay Wilder ducked Dillian White.
Man, Fury finna duck all the smoke. Fury finna get that WWE money.
Stop it.
Hey, Jose says, why you be doing this to yourself, Jamal? Why you do this to yourself?
Doing what?
He said you like being mistreated.
Bro, what's up with you and Dillian White? Why you shitting on Dillian White, bro? Dillian White earned his way.
Man, Dylan White ain't did a motherfucking thing, man.
Okay.
All right, bro. This is a casual ass nigga, right?
Okay. So wait, hold up. The WBC told him to fight Lucas Brown, right? The WBC told him to fight Lucas Brown. Dillian White fought Lucas Brown, knocked him out. They said he was gonna get a Wilder fight. Didn't get the Wilder fight. Then they told him to fight Joseph Parker. You beat Joseph Parker, you gonna be #1 contender for the Wilder fight. Because they didn't think he was gonna beat Joseph Parker. Guess what happened? Dillian White beats Joseph Parker. Oh shit. Alright, Chisora gave him some problems. Let's put him in there with Chisora. Hey, you fight Chisora, you beat Chisora, you be #1 contender for Wilder. Alright, cool. Fights Chisora, knocks Chisora the fuck out. Now he's supposed to be the #1 contender. Still don't get the Wilder fight. Okay, we'll fight Oscar Rivas. And whoever fights Oscar Rivas will be mandated to fight Wilder next. Whoops, Oscar Rivas is the #1 contender to fight Wilder just for them to find out that he supposedly pissed dirty by UCAT after he passed the VADA testing, and WBC is known for having VADA to be their main drug test company that they work with. And if you pass the VADA test, that means you are cleared to fight, and he was cleared to fight. And then after he beat Rivas, all of a sudden UCAT comes out and said he pissed dirty. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Well, you need to complain to the WBC and all them folks. That ain't got shit to do with Wilder.
Mm-hmm. Ain't Wilder the WBC champ?
Yeah, and we see how they doing. They fighters franchising him. He probably gonna be next.
Yep, he finna franchise his ass next. I bet you.
So we gonna show you how much favoritism they got for that dude.
You ain't gotta accept that shit though. You got
right.
options.
I'm glad you said that. You don't have to accept it.
Because Crawford didn't. Crawford said, I don't want no franchise, no super, no regular. I want straight world title status. If there ain't a world belt, I don't want it. If I can't fight for it to earn it, I don't want it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta accept the shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if they try to offer that shit to Wilder or Spence, I guarantee, I'm probably 100% sure they won't accept that shit.
Well, what you gonna do if they do? What you gonna say if they do accept it? Because you know PBC is WBC all over. Right. So what you think they gonna do? What you gonna say if they do accept
it? They not finna get them balls no belt. They ain't getting no black fighting.
He's just asking you if they do accept it. Say Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, they get offered and they accept it. What you gonna think then?
You're gonna get on their ass.
Okay.
We gonna see about it.
We're gonna mark the date, nigga.
But I doubt they accept that shit though.
Yeah, you don't want them to, huh?
You don't want them to.
Just like Crawford accept the belt.
He already
said he's not, bro. You're not listening. He already said he's not gonna accept it.
Okay, but what if he do? He might change his mind. You never know.
Here you go.
Here you go. Here you go.
He might change his mind. Y'all don't know.
Y'all don't know. He might
Look,
change his mind. Okay.
You never know.
Boo-boo the fool ass.
You know, you can't never say.
What is in it for Crawford to accept that? What is in it for any fighter to accept being a hand-me-down champion?
Man, these dudes are popping bottles over that shit too. They loving that hand-me-down shit. Lomo won the fucking belt, he handed it down to Devin. Canelo won the belt, he handed it down to Jamal.
Yeah.
I'm like, what part of the game is this shit right here?
Yep. And Jamal just took it hands down, no problem.
Jamal, no kind of resistance at all. Like, nigga, yep, thank you.
He was like, yep, thank you. I'll take it. Yep. I'm a 2-time world champion. Yep. You only won one belt your whole career, and that was at 54. And that was when you beat Austin Trout for the IBF belt. That's the only time Jamal Charlo actually won a belt, was when he fought for the IBF at 54.
Okay, so what he supposed to, since they had him down the belt, so what he supposed to turn the belt down, or I don't want the belt?
He's supposed to feel like, man, I'm going to earn it. That's what he's supposed to say as a man and an alpha male. You're supposed to say, yeah, I appreciate it, thank you, but I want to earn it.
Stop it. So if a motherfucker got that come up to you and got he got $100 grand, okay, they upgrade him, he got 200 grand. Then he say, well, he go 100 grand right here. You gonna turn that down?
Yes, because I'm not finna sell out for no belt, bro. That's a sellout move, bro.
I want to get it out the mud. I want to earn that 100 grand. I'm finna get this out the mud. You know, I only want the 100 grand. You gonna turn it down?
I'm a throwback, bro. I'm a throwback.
You gonna turn it down? Yes or no?
I'm turning that down. I ain't taking no hand-me-down belts. I'm winning all my shit. If I didn't earn it, bro, I don't want it. If I didn't earn it, I don't want it.
Stop it. So if a dude upgrade a Bentley coupe to a 2019, he got a 2017. He said, well, I'm gonna give you this 17. I got the 19.
You talking about cars now? Cars and what I'm doing in combat sports is different.
Dude, it's the same example. It's just a different scenario.
No, it's not. No, it's not. If I had somebody to tell me, okay, I'm gonna give you this belt, and I'm a fighter, and they say, oh, I'm gonna give you this belt because I want to give you this belt plus an extra couple $100,000, and you don't gotta worry about it. We'll make your mandates for you. We'll set all this up for you. So basically, y'all gonna baby my career versus me actually earning everything. Versus what you talking about, somebody trading in a car, like that's a terrible comparison, bro. It's a terrible comparison, bro. There's no way I'm finna sell out my career as a boxer for a belt, bro. I'm not finna sell out for no belt.
Well,
period.
Well, basically, it still be the same thing if the belt come vacant. You ain't beat the champion. You fight for a vacant belt. So if he beat somebody, then get the belt again, okay, it's still gonna be criticism because you ain't beat the champion to get that belt. You fought for the vacancy belt, so it don't even matter if
I'm not fighting for no legacy. I'm not fighting for no legacy belt. I'm not fighting for no regular belt. I'm not fighting for no diamond belt. I only want to fight for world titles, bro. If it's not a world title, bro, I don't want it.
Don't want the promotions. Period.
Well, you gonna put yourself. You gonna keep putting your limits yourself. Then you ain't gonna be in no position to fight big fights. Then.
That's how weak the game is. I'm a fighter, bro. I want to fight. I don't care about fighting for a regular belt or the diamond belts. I want to fight the best dudes out. I'm a 135 pounder to 140. If I'm a boxer and I'm fighting at that, I want the top niggas. If I'm fighting at 135, I want Tank. If I'm fighting 135, I want Loma. I want Devin. I don't want nobody to give me shit. I want to see them whoop their ass and take what they got. That's what I want to do. I want to take everything that they worked hard for. I want to take it from them. And there's nothing more gratifying than taking something from somebody that you know that worked hella hard for it, and you worked just as hard, if not harder, to get it from them. So that's my thing.
That's common sense. Like,
bro, that's combat sports, bro. Just that new age shit. You talking that new age shit, and I know you sound like you at least about 50, so you know about the old school shit. So you getting with this new age shit. You need to go back to your old school roots, bro. Go back to the old school. That's me. I'm old school. I'm back in the Muhammad Ali day.
But listen, this was gonna trip you out. This nigga 40.
I'm 35.
But this nigga is 40 though, and we gotta talk to this nigga like this.
Man, talk to me like what? I'm just letting you know just what it is. Like I
But you should know better, though. You should know better. You came from the era when fighters fought. You grew up in the HBO era where it wasn't no network bullshit. To where if you wasn't fighting on HBO, you wasn't considered a top fighter until you fought on HBO. Nowadays, it's that, oh, well, I'm not coming to your network. Oh, I ain't going to fight on your network. You got to come to my network. Oh, you duck me because you don't want to fight me on my network. Man, that's some punk shit.
Man, you just got the thing about it, man. You just got to accept the shit, man. You got to roll with what it is, man. Just like how things change out here. You know, you got old school rap, what we used to listen to. Now you got the new school shit. That's just what it is. What it is. You can't do shit
just because they got it, that don't mean you gotta condone it. That don't mean you gotta.
They out here doing moist shit. This nigga Jamal, right? They out here doing moist shit. Jamal down with the shit. Like, okay, it's just the moist shit.
Franchise shit. I'm just saying, some shit you just gotta accept and just roll with. We can't do shit about it unless
Shit. Now when you got channels, now when you got the NBBC and the UGC, we doing something about it. We I don't give a damn how much little noise it make, if it make any at all. I gives a fuck. Right. We out here. It's somebody out here that's gonna say something. It's somebody out here that got a platform that's gonna speak on it, and that's the UGC and the NBBC. And no matter what other platforms is gonna basically support that shit, we don't support that shit. So if ain't nobody saying nothing, we saying something. So
I don't know no channel. I don't know no channel supporting. I be on a lot of channels. UGC, LDBC. I be on everybody. I ain't seen no channel support that bullshit. To be honest.
Cause that don't make no sense, bro. That don't make sense. Why would you want a belt given to you, bro? In a sport where everything is earned, why would you want it given to you?
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked
but
up.
Like you said, we just gotta roll with it, fam. We gotta roll with it, shout it. Nah, some niggas gonna speak up, bro. Just let you know.
You gonna got that? Either you gonna
look, man.
Accept it, or not.
We not, and the thing is, somebody got to stand up. That's what we on. Somebody has to stand up. Somebody got to put their foot down and say, "Nah, we finna take a stand. You know, we ain't having it." Period. If you ain't finna stand for nothing, then what are you on YouTube for? What do you stand for?
Some niggas just want to be with the crowd, man. That's just some niggas just like just go with the flow ass niggas.
Right on.
It is what it is. I mean, I don't understand these dudes' logic. I'd be like, nigga, let me just deal with the real shit. Who trying to really get it in? Who want that real smoke? I ain't gonna defend a nigga who don't want the smoke or tell you that they doing the easy road or, you know, it's all about the money. And when I see the guys that's got a way better legacy and they making more money than all of y'all that's talking about y'all getting the bag, I'll be like, man, this is bullshit. Y'all not getting no money like that. The niggas that got the big legacy, they getting that bread. They getting the bread. Y'all niggas is just fucking trying to put up a front. Nigga, y'all in the way. Like, watch out.
Big legacy getting the bread besides Canelo and AJ.
Say again?
I say you say the people who got the big legacy making the big bread. Besides Canelo, AJ, who else making the big bread? Well, Pacquiao, but you know, but everybody else got to find their way, make their own lane. And sometimes you got to.
And you know what side of the street that those two names is on? That you said Canelo and Anthony Joshua. What side of the street that is? That ain't on no goddamn PBC. Just tell you. They ain't really about that legacy life over there. Money team.
Because if they really tripping on that other side of the street shit, why is Ruiz fighting Joshua? Ruiz is a PBC fighter. And Ruiz was handpicked to pretty much lose. Didn't nobody pick Ruiz like he was finna win the fight against Anthony Joshua, bro?
Man, he fucking got Deontay Wilder, had to go get the nose ring. He out here depressed. He done. You know, he like, what the fuck?
Wilder know he screwed up. Wilder know he had every opportunity to fight Anthony Joshua and possibly beat Anthony Joshua, and he turned it down because he was scared of Anthony Joshua. And everybody saying, he's not scared. Bro, he turned down $120 million. He turned down $120 million, money that he may never see again. If Ruiz beats Anthony Joshua in this upcoming fight, bro, Wilder ain't finna see nowhere near $100 million for a fight. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Now I think Ruiz gonna end up taking the fucking dive.
In crowd promotions, right, Sam? In the crowd promotions.
That's okay. I'm being that talk again.
You know, so I don't know, bro. I'm not. I want to see Usyk though. At this point, it's and then with the
Usyk versus
What do you think about this, UG? What do you think about this when after the Anthony Joshua Ruiz fight, the IBF and the WBO belts are going to be vacated because of the mandatories of Pulev and Usyk.
Okay.
Who you think is going to fight for the? Who you think is going to fight for the belts if they get vacated?
Damn, that's a trip about the vacate. I didn't know about the belts being vacated.
Yeah, I heard about that shit. I heard that after the Ruiz Joshua fight, the IBF and the WBO belts is gonna get vacated because Usyk is the WBO mandatory and Pulev is the IBF mandatory. And the cold part about it is the deadlines to fight either one of them is on the same day. So there's no way you can fight two fights at the same time. So naturally, those belts is going to get vacated.
Man. So the only belt that's on the line is
the IBO, WBA.
Just the WBA. Yep. And then IBO. Yeah, the IBO.
Yep.
What the fuck?
That's what I heard.
So this is just a money grab then. You know,
it's a money grab at this point. Because I've been hearing from multiple platforms. IBFP was one of them, where they was talking about, and my boy Unrivaled Boxing Talk, they was talking about how after the fight, they was going to end up vacating the WBO and the IBF belts because of Pulev and Usyk being the mandatories.
Yeah. I mean, do you agree with this comment right here? Victor says, yeah, nigga, drop all promotions, drop off. He says, without AJ, no heavyweight can make huge money. White might come farther second. Oh, he's talking about the money making in the UK or some shit.
But the money making, yeah. But yeah, if this is what I'm thinking, AJ lose this fight, AJ not fighting no more. If AJ lose this fight, I think he gonna be done. He don't got nothing to prove. He don't got nothing to prove. He already pretty much the cash cow of boxing. So he already hella rich. Robert McCracken taught him how to manage his money, so he ain't fucking off his money. So he good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to worry about nothing when you the cash cow of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I think if he do win, hence the day that he do win, bro, he not finna fight. Well, he not finna talk about fighting Wilder. I highly doubt he's finna talk about fighting Wilder. I think he gonna talk about fighting somebody else. Because he even said it in an interview. He was pissed too. He was talking about, bro, why the fuck am I finna keep putting myself out there in these fucked up situations? And you got Wilder sitting there getting all this praise for fighting fucking tomato cans. I might as well just, when I get the belts back, I might as well just fight, the bum from the bus stop or something. You know what I'm saying? I might as well fight the next cab driver or some shit.
The charity fight, you know what I'm saying? Little something for your fans and shit. Just get it back.
You know what I'm saying? Might as well just secure a bag because I'm the cash cow. They need me to make money anyway. Good morning, D. What's up with you, bro?
What up, D?
What up, fellas? What's up, Black? Shout out to the UGC. Shout out to my man DT3 Bull. Hey, what's today, Black? It's a special day. Casual Monday.
Fanboy Cookout Monday. Yeah, you know what it is.
Hey man, what's up with this dude, man?
I don't know. He keep coming back though. I respect him for the heart, but it's just the same result every time. He like 0 and 21.
Got plenty of heart, dog. He got plenty of goddamn heart. That's for sure.
I told DT3, I said, man, well, you want to know on the UGC, that nigga like 0 and 21 though. Jamal low key with it.
Yeah. He come through like I can't even say he come through like Mexican fight fan because El Jefe.
He been low key ducking though. He been low key. He ducked this yesterday.
Oh, did he?
He ducked yesterday, so I don't know. He probably feeling some type of way because of the Arrow accident.
Hey man, you can't just come to the UGC, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Fuck that shit. Can't just be clicking on that link. You gotta be careful when you click that goddamn link, dog.
It could be a situation, man. But hey, just click the link, man, and just find out. Find out for yourself.
This shit is priceless, man. You can't make this shit up, dog.
I'm telling you, man, they be coming for that with that BS, man. It's like they got the same narrative. It go from first the person ducking, and then it go from them ducking to well, they not making enough money, so they prize fighting. It's about money. It's money. Like man, all right, money team. Okay, money team.
Yeah, man. I tell you like this, bro. This whole undisputed that heavyweight, man. Wilder blew that shit, bro. He blew that shit for everybody because.
And this is the main, and not to cut you off, but this will make it so bad is that he was the main advocate for this one face, one name shit. Baddest man on the planet. And then when it came down to it, bro, it was just like, nah, dog, you didn't do it.
Yeah, one face, one name. It went from one face, one name to no, I want 50-50. It ain't about the belts. I want 50-50. Oh no.
The head wasn't meant to be hit looking ass.
Like, bruh, what the hell was going on? First it was one face, one name. And then it went from that 50-50, 50-50 to 60-40, and now it's back to one face, one name. And get the fuck out of here.
We risking our lives in there.
We risking our lives. What risk has Deontay Wilder took?
But the niggas that he done knocked all over the goddamn ring, it ain't no risk for them though. Like,
he took a big
risk. All of a sudden we concerned about you. Listen, all of a sudden we concerned about you now.
Go ahead, Black.
You knocking everybody the fuck out.
Like, dude, shit is ridiculous.
Listen. This nigga won a body.
120 million.
He went from wanting the body on his record to where he started thinking about, I could be that body, so we got to get the most money.
And that was the dumbest shit in captivity. I want to get a body. I want to get a body so bad. I want a body. It's like, bro, you don't want to kill nobody in the ring. And then look, now with all the people, with Patrick Day, rest in peace, Patrick Day, and another boxer, I forgot his name, the other boxer that passed away, you don't hear Wilder talking shit about getting the body no more.
Nope.
Three on Boom. It was three on Boom. It was Hugo Stantolin, Maxim Dadashov, and Patrick Day.
But you don't hear Wilder talking about he want a body when he see shit like that, when he's playing in the ring and shit.
Yeah, he knew that shit was done when he said that shit, though. One thing I will say about Wilder, he came back, he spoke on that shit. He said he shouldn't have said all that type of shit, but that was a dumbass thing to say anyway, though.
Idiot. He knew he shouldn't have said no shit. The nigga got on Breakfast Club talking about I want a body. And Charlamagne, the guy, was looking at him like, bro, you really don't want to say that.
He turned around and looked the nigga dead in the face and said, no, I do, nigga.
Yeah, I really do. Like, I do. And Charlamagne like, all right, nigga, you on Breakfast Club, right?
Yeah, man.
And if it's somebody close to you, you know what I'm saying, that might actually be that body, make you rethink that shit.
Exactly.
Make you rethink
Jamal
that shit.
Wright was cool with that shit. Jamal was cool with that shit. He said, hey, shawty. He ought to shawty. He should body him, shawty.
Right. What did you call him in the chat? What did you call him in the chat?
Oh, support black man blindly promotions ass nigga. That nigga support the black man no matter what.
That's what irritated me though. Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all, and y'all, we all three of us is brothers. Yeah. So what do y'all think about the excuse they saying about black fighters going to PBC about how Al Heyman is helping out the black man? What do y'all think about that?
Man, look, let me tell you something, bro. That shit right there.
He's helping the black man pimp out the boxing fans. That's what he's doing.
I almost want to call that shit a fucking two-edged sword, but it really ain't. Because here's the thing. You got the life after sports thing. I get that, right? But these niggas need to understand that ain't nothing but a crutch that Al Heyman using to suck them motherfuckers in, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to take care of you, make sure you're good after boxing, all of that. Just ride along with our bullshit. That's basically all it is, dog. Just ride along with our bullshit, no matter what. Because I keep saying this shit, bro. It's pros and cons to everything, but with the PBC, it's just more cons on that side, bro. Yeah, it's a couple of pros. Okay, I get it. Like, they're going to be good after they end their career. But, man, it's a fine line between just chasing money and actually doing something right. Like, you can set up to be good after your career, but still chase legacy, dog. They acting like you can't chase legacy just because you're doing shit to career. That's bullshit. I'm not accepting that, bro. It's a lot of athletes that still had illustrious careers and still did good after do both. But you ain't got to be on all that bullshit just because Heyman say, oh, I'm going to take care of you. You're going to be good after your career, man. That's just a crutch, man. That's just some bullshit that they putting out there, man. I'm with that. I don't care about Al Heyman being the first black man to do this in boxing and all of that. Okay, salute to him for that, but fuck that nigga. Fight other networks. Fuck all that black man did the first to do this in boxing and all that other bullshit. I ain't for that.
Real quick, for any haters in the background, I'm gonna drop the link one more time. It's in the chat. Just click the link, and I'll do the rest.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared of promotions.
Yeah.
My thing is with the Al Heyman rule is that's the gimmick. Like you said, they get these young guys to come in. They got Floyd Mayweather at the door, and Floyd comes in, and you are in awe with Floyd Mayweather's star status, and then he tells you, "This is the man that made me who I am today. This is the man that helped me get to the status I am at today." Not realizing that Floyd been boxing and Floyd's family been boxing since God knows how long, since Jesus was a pup. So that's all Floyd know is boxing. So he can't help but to be great at boxing. And none of the fighters that's in under the PBC stable has put in.
D, mute until you ready to talk, D. Mute until you ready to talk, D.
All right, I got you, bro.
Go ahead, DT.
Nobody has put in the same amount of body of work in boxing as Floyd Mayweather. Even when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, even when he was Money Mayweather, nobody put in the amount of body of work in boxing as Floyd. Even the boxers today, they ain't put nowhere near in as much work in boxing as Floyd to even say they're going to get in the same position or have the same status as Floyd. It don't make no sense. So you trying to basically say, we want to make you the next Floyd when there's nobody. And I repeat, there is nobody in this generation that will eclipse Floyd Mayweather. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
Man, no, bro. No, everything you're saying is facts. You know, that nigga Mayweather and that's why I don't understand is that Floyd is not pushing the way he went about his legacy. He's not pushing that on them. Like the nigga he fought niggas through, that Pretty Boy stage all the way on up. And then he started going, doing the prize fights and shit. These niggas want the prize fights before they actually get these the real smoke in first. Easy road promotions. So a lot of niggas is cool with that. Not over here. Fight the meaningful fights. Niggas want to marinate, and that marinating curse is catching up with these dudes this year. But shout out to my dog 1-2 Kid.
What's going on, fellas? D Jefferson, DT3, Black Horseman. How's everybody doing today?
What up, dog?
I had to join the barbecue, bring the sazon, let the boys come on and get roasted.
Get your chicken ready, man.
Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all gotta go to 1-2 Kid's channel, bro. Subscribe to him, bro. I watched that shit like 4 times in a row, bro. That video you dropped, classic.
Man, I was surprised they let me do it because I mixed the song on there, and I was like,
"Oh, he was worried about
yeah." But they did, and I was like, "Oh shit!" It must be because my shit's small again. I was like, they let me do it, and I was like, "Sweet." So I even got to put out some of my music, which was sweet too. So it was like, all right, cool. It's my party music, not my thug music, but still fun.
Nah, that shit was litty, bro. That was lit.
And thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I figure I had some fun with it, man, because I don't take none of this shit too personal. You know what I mean? And I love the platform. And I was like, man, I mean, it's such an open platform to give these guys an opportunity to get roasted up. You know what I mean? And I think these guys should hop on the link because when you go to them other channels, the bigger channels, man, if you're not giving them money and if you're not saying what they want to say, they're gonna block you. They're gonna delete your comment. They're gonna act like you don't exist. And they're gonna talk trash about you as soon as you leave, and you ain't got no way to retaliate. You know what I'm saying?
They see you though. I found out low key. They see you though, because they see me too. Because I'm the other guy. I'm that guy. When they talk about that guy that's representing that little coat he got, they talking about me. They ain't gonna say my name though.
They don't want the truth, man. They don't want the truth, and they know that's gonna fuck up their money because we could feed the casual fan the truth.
I was just saying, like, step y'all hustles up, man. Like, shit. Like, hey, this is free smoke over here, nigga. You get this shit. There ain't no charge to get this real shit.
These are boxing fans over
niggas
here.
out here charging to get fake shit.
False information.
They don't want to see me, man. When they see me coming to live stream, I get blocked instantly. As soon as my name pop up, there he go. Click, delete, get on him. They start muting my comments, timing me out and shit. They don't want to talk boxing, bro. They feel threatened.
Right. And none of this so-called competition, none of these niggas are blocked from here. So a lot of them be in the background. They don't never hit the link, and you're not blocked. I can screenshot and show you who in my damn fucking block list. And it ain't these niggas who you think. It's an open platform.
Exactly.
So
and that's
DT jump right on. So like, ain't nobody blocked over here.
And I just woke up. And was like, UGC live? Let me hop on and see what my nigga talking about.
Right. On the quick, nigga.
On the quick one. Just woke up, had my baby get up, all this shit. Was like, let me holler at my boy.
Right. Shout out to D making this one as well. You know what I'm saying? He kind of electrocuted this shit a little bit, driving on that freeway or whatnot, but it is what it is. And 1-2 Kid, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's content is official too. So I'm just like, man, it's a serious problem out here, man. Y'all listen, the hate just is irrelevant. Nobody care about the hate, man. Y'all niggas need to just stay focused, you know. Like I said yesterday, a lot of people don't know when they want to jump off the ship when it's sinking. Just saying.
Exactly.
Niggas need to take the life raft and get on out of there.
When this boxing community first started, when everyone started getting on YouTube, at first it was cool. Everybody had their different opinions. And then, kind of like BDP said, man, it's like shit turned into a cult, man. Like you had guys going this way. If they didn't like Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't shit. If you wasn't a big Floyd Mayweather fan, you wasn't shit. It was like Republicans and Democrats. We like an independent party, you know what I'm saying? We like, nah, man, we see shit for what it is. And that's what true boxing fans do, man. They don't fanboy.
Right. And they get mad and they get at me and was like,
hey, I'll be back on in a minute, fellas. I'll be back.
All right. When I was on my first putting out the NBBC and saying how, we're going to keep it unbiased and all that, they was like, that's impossible. How can you keep it unbiased? There's no way you could be unbiased in boxing. I say, yes, it is. Just call shit down the middle. Call a spade a spade. Don't basically suck your fighter because that's your favorite dude. Just call it for what it is. Like, I'm an Anthony Yard fan. Everybody that follow my channel, everybody that know me, know I fucks with Anthony Yard. I can't stand Tundi, but I fucks with Ant. And when Ant got knocked out by a jab, y'all have no idea. Yes, y'all do. I'm sure y'all do. I was under so much duress. I was under so much shit talking about my boy getting knocked out by a jab, all that shit. I even made videos about him getting knocked out by a jab. I didn't make videos making excuses for him.
That's what real boxing fans do. That's what real niggas do.
I could have been like, well, he didn't spar because Tundi is that great of a. Nah, I ain't say no bullshit. I said it the truth. Tundi ain't got no business putting Anthony in the ring, and he ain't sparring. He ain't doing nothing to get better as a boxer. None of that shit. You gonna put him in there with Kovalev? You stupid as fuck.
That's why I said I got a favorite Kovalev over Canelo coming into this fucking fight, man. Look.
So I'm like this, and I got Canelo over Kovalev, and it's a few people that's UGC and NBBC that got Kovalev over Canelo, and that's the thing. They keep talking about us, and it's like we don't even agree on shit all the time.
Nope.
Like we be agreeing to disagree.
Exactly.
And we still clicking though. Like you going for Kovalev, I'm not talking shit to you because you going for Kovalev. We can debate that shit right now, but it's not gonna be a fuck you nigga, I hate you, bro. You bitch ass nigga. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know boxing. No.
They say that after
it's going to be a dialogue, and people in the chat is going to learn from the shit, and they're going to learn more about the Canelo side and what he brings to the table, what Kovalev brings to the table, and niggas going to learn some shit. You know what I mean? But other niggas is just on some other shit.
Let's get it going. Why you think that? Let's get it going right now before we get up out of here. Why do you think Kovalev is going to be Canelo?
Okay, so first thing I feel
I gotta
like
hear this.
when it comes to, it's a distinct pattern with these guys going up 2 weight classes. They getting their ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
And we talking about him going up to
Mm-hmm.
light heavy in Sergey Kovalev's comfortable weight class. We're not talking about a rehydration clause or catch weight, none of that shit. This is just straight nigga big dog Kovalev that you gotta face. And Canelo has to do different shit to prepare for the fight, not Kovalev. This is comfortable for him. So we don't know how Canelo's gonna look at 175. We already know what Kovalev looked like. So I understand that Canelo got momentum. He been fighting good fights, but we got to look at it. He's coming up 2 weight classes. His last fight was at 160. Same thing with Mikey when he went up to fight Errol. It was like, well, he really coming up 2 weight classes. His last fight was at what was it? 135? You know what I'm saying? So
35.
I'm looking at all those factors too. And then guys that, like I said, guys that come up 2 weight classes, they not winning. They getting that ass beat. They either getting stopped, or if you fighting Errol, he's gonna just outbox you for 12. You know what I'm saying? But Kovalev has a stiff jab. We've seen how Canelo struggled with Triple G's jab. And I think he got head movement, but I don't think it's really all spectacular like that. When it's a nigga got a sharp, stiff jab. And I know that nigga can make you buckle if he land a stiff jab on you. And this is a little nigga. And I think Kovalev gonna treat him like that in there, like you a little nigga. So, you know, all that shit gonna look fancy until I hit you.
Who you think is bigger, Canelo or Andre Ward?
Andre Ward. Ward, naturally bigger.
Right.
And he got buckled. He got buckled by the jab. And he had to put on, like we talked about earlier, he had to put on extra weight in the second fight. So he had already fought him. He realized I gotta come in here stronger. I gotta have more punch resistance. Canelo's coming into his first fight at 175. Never fought the nigga before. And when he get hit, that's when we gonna find out.
I like your analysis on it. What I'm going with Canelo based on his head movement and his ring generalship. I think he's going to bring something to the table that Kovalev is not used to. I think he's going to show a little bit more ring generalship that Andre Ward showed when he fought in the second time. Andre Ward basically showed in the second fight that he can't really back him up, and he's not finna basically back down from Kovalev because Kovalev basically kind of ran through him the first fight. And I think Canelo is going to use a lot of head movement and try to put on a lot of angles. What I think is going to be a problem for Canelo, to be honest with you, is his stamina. Will he be able to sustain that for 12 rounds? That's what got me really nervous. But I do think with his skill set and head movement and all that, that he can edge out the W. But at the same time, if he don't have the gas, that jab is going to be real ugly in them later rounds, man. That jab and that straight right is going to be ugly.
And that's what's dangerous because we seen in that last fight with Kovalev that even in late rounds, his power is a problem.
Right.
It's a serious problem. And a fucking jab is a problem, you know? And you just mentioned his stamina. We know that this nigga has, and then he's going up, so he's going to be possibly heavier. So if you gas out,
muscle is going to weigh him down. Yeah.
If you gas out with motherfucking Kovalev, that's nigga, come on. That's going to be a serious problem in there for you. Serious. Like, you know, if you don't get stopped, it's going to be a serious beat down, you know? And this, I just see a lot of this. And then that knee is questionable to me. What's up with that fucking knee?
Yeah, if his knee ain't cool, he ain't going to be able to move around. He going to have to stand in the pocket with Kovalev, which is not a good idea to do against Kovalev if you're a Canelo Alvarez. But I think his skill set is what's going to set him apart. And I say if it depends on, I don't care how it look. Like I think he might even win the first 2 or 3 rounds just off of, you know, ring generalship and skill set. But I want to see what Canelo does in rounds 6 and up. That's what I want to see. Like, what is he going to be doing? Because he's going to have to move around. I promise you, the first time Kovalev with the jab, you're going to start seeing Canelo start moving his head hella much more. The very first time Kovalev popping with that jab, you're going to see Canelo moving his head a lot more. You're going to see Canelo moving around a lot more when he feels Kovalev's power. I know that much for a fact. But I'm still going to go with Canelo because the only thing I got going against Canelo is will he have the gas? And I'm hoping, I ain't gonna say I think, I'm actually hoping, let me keep it real, I'm hoping he got the gas. Because if he got the gas, I think he getting them. And I think the fight gonna go 12, and it's gonna be a unanimous decision or a split decision, Canelo.
I mean, if he do got the gas, I do give him a good chance. But that's gonna be a big if because of the extra weight I feel that he might put on. And you getting hit by a guy who probably got more heat than you ever felt. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. So them shots could take some out of you, you know, and affect you later in them later rounds. So he gonna have to be like Floyd Mayweather was against him, damn near.
Pretty much, because Mayweather beat his ass.
I'm saying like damn near not get touched, nigga, and just be nigga just elusive and countering. And
but he gotta have the stamina for that though. He gotta have the stamina for that though.
So I'll give him the props.
He ain't got the gas for that, boy.
I'll give him mad props if he win because niggas might be sleeping on Kovalev, but I'm not, bro. I'm like, that's a dangerous fucking fight. And I got him as an underdog going into that, going up 2 weight classes and all those factors I mentioned. But if he wins, I'll give him that stamp. I don't care if y'all want to put him number 1, whatever. Nigga, he there. He up there.
He's there. Yeah, if he wins, he's there. Because I feel like this. If Kovalev got a better jab than Triple G, and Triple G was mustering him with that jab the first fight, he was peppering him with that jab. So if Kovalev if Kovalev jab is better than Triple G and stronger, I don't know, man. I don't see Canelo shrugging off an overhand right hand from Kovalev. I don't see him shrugging that off like he did with Triple G.
Nah, that shaking your head shit.
He ain't doing that with Kovalev. I know that, man.
Kovalev need that distance to use that jab, though. That's the one thing about Kovalev, his inside game. He shoe shines a little bit here and there, but I don't see him hurting too many people on the inside. And I think that was Triple G's problem with Cinnabuterol. It was because when they got in close, he seemed to get off a lot better. He needed Triple G needed that range, the same as Kovalev. They need that range to extend their punch, to get that full extension on that punch to basically showcase that power. So I think that there's a lot of questions to be asked because can Canelo close that distance all night, like the stamina issues like you guys just brought up with that knee? I know he can fight in spurts and he'll be fine for 12 rounds if he can take his punch, which I think he may be able to take his punch because I truly believe and always said this, if a guy was fighting at 155 on clenbuterol, then the dude is probably a natural fucking super middleweight. So, I mean, he couldn't, if he lost 1 more pound, he was going to die weight class. You know what I'm saying? If he had to do that, then that's probably why his punch resistance was so good against Triple G. And you see his neck, he just probably, you know, he looks small, but at the same time, he's so solid and all that muscle weighs more than baby fat. You know what I mean? So it's a good chance that this dude, you know, is bigger than we put on, even though he's short. And I don't know, man. And also with Kovalev's liver, I know that thing shriveled. That's why he can't take them body shots, man.
But he better land them. Canelo better land them shits. He better land them shits because he might walk into a jab trying to land that shit.
I don't know if Canelo got the power. You know what I'm saying?
That's the question mark, bro. This because nigga, look, let me ask y'all this question. How much y'all think Kovalev gonna weigh coming into the fucking fight night? We know fight night. Wait.
Well, he been lean lately. He's been lean and he's been. Yeah, I mean, I think he stepped his boxing game up a little bit, just here and there. Lately,
he got Buddy McGirt. Of course, he stepped his skills up. He got Buddy McGirt.
Yeah, but I mean, but I want to hear y'all. What weight y'all think he gonna be at fight night? Kovalev.
I think he might come in light.
They in the day before, right? They weigh in the day before because he gonna come in probably like 175.
Yeah,
I think he gonna rehydrate to probably 200.
You said 200?
He gonna be 200.
Nigga.
He gonna be 200.
Nigga.
That's the golden boy fight. You know there's a clause.
He's about to fight a fucking cruiser heavy. Canelo got a hell of a task on his hand, dog.
Nah, Canelo got something in that contract. You better believe that. That's
If
the cash
Canelo
cow.
win this fucking fight, dog, he need to fight Usyk next or some shit.
You
If it
got to
goes to
think,
decision, you know he's gonna
he
win.
gonna come in 175.
Huh?
I think he's gonna win if
Wayne
it goes
Kovalev
decision. I mean,
Go ahead, 1-2 kid.
and then
Go ahead.
after that,
he the cash cow, man.
Like the damn.
He the cash cow, man. So I mean, I thought that Triple G edged him out, and he didn't get denied.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I thought it was a good fight. Don't get me wrong, but I thought Triple G edged him out. I thought that by him saying Mexican style, it hurt him because everyone was looking for that second fight.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like they changed places in the next fight, and I still had him edging him. But that's just me. I mean, depends on what you look for.
Yeah. Hey, I think DT3 probably just got to the house or some shit. But salute 1-2 kid, man. Like I say, man, keep pushing out your content, man. Niggas slept on you, dog.
Yeah,
they slept on you.
Now I'm back in the house. I had to take my daughter to school.
All right, I figure I heard some keys and shit. I'm like, okay, he getting situated.
Yeah, I had to get in the house, man. But yeah, man, I think, like you said, I think Kovalev is gonna come in there probably between 190, 200, because the weigh-ins is the day before. So he gonna make weight, probably gonna be like 174.8 or 175 on the nose, and then he gonna rehydrate to probably 200, damn near or close to 200.
Man, and y'all don't think that, man, look, I'm telling you, man, if Canelo beat this motherfucker Kovalev, dog, that's tremendous.
Yeah, that'll put him over the top.
Because I think Canelo gonna come in like 180. Fight night, he gonna come in like 180, 185.
Nah, I think he gonna be like 170 something, if that.
You do pull off the win, you know he ain't staying at 175.
He might end up like Floyd. He might. You say what?
All them killers at 75? Hell no, he ain't.
Because he ain't closing the distance with Bivol, and
brain dead.
And he definitely and that other boy, man, that dude just a beast. Holy shit.
Yeah, Beterbiev? Yeah, he ain't.
Yeah, shit. That dude.
And the thing was about with the Beterbiev fight, that wasn't. He even said it. He wasn't even motivated. So imagine if Beterbiev was motivated to fight. Oh
he
my
wasn't
God.
motivated.
Yeah, if you saw the interview, the at the end of the fight when he was in the ring, he was talking about I wasn't motivated, you know. I didn't really train very hard. I trained but not hard enough. I just wasn't motivated. Now I have built. Now I'm motivated to fight. So it's like you fought that fight and you wasn't motivated. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, his opponent showed up too. His opponent showed up, dude. Dude was nice too. Yeah, Vasek was nice.
I actually picked him to win. I picked him to win, and shit, he just got his ass whooped.
Out too. I mean, it was like he was fighting life or death. That's when he was having his best moments, when he would try to catch him with that right hand. But he was fighting. He was fighting to live, not to survive, to live.
That was one of two predictions that I lost because I underestimated his chin and I underestimated Josh Taylor's chin. So that's how I lost those predictions. I don't know why I felt like
Taylor's chin too. I thought Josh Taylor was gonna go get knocked down at least a few times. I thought Pro was gonna get him out of there in 9. I said I had it going 9-round TKO stoppage Prograis, and it went the whole 12. And Josh Taylor put them paws on that man. Crazy.
Yeah, he beat his ass. Like shit. I thought Regis was gonna win, but I mean, when you put your bias and your emotions out the shit and just watch it, he was like, nah, Josh won this fight, bro. No questions about it.
He won that. Yeah. It was a good fight, though. Regardless, it was still a good fight. Good fight to see.
Fight, yeah. I mean, but, number 1 and number 2 in the 140 division. Like, that's what fans.
That's what we want to see, though. And you see how easy they made that fight. That's because Josh Taylor. It wasn't nobody backing Josh Taylor in one of these little and with like PVC niggas and the zone and all that shit. It wasn't nobody trying to basically protect Josh Taylor or Prograis. They don't have no problems with them going out there winning and losing. They don't care about making that fight happen. That's the illusion in boxing now. They're going to give us a fight like that and then have us thinking that we're going to get the fights we want to see, and we ain't going to get shit. Where he go? Where bro go? He disappeared on us.
Black be doing that sometimes. You gotta roll with it. There you go.
Yeah, my bad. I
Okay,
got ejected.
Yeah, he'll be back.
I got ejected from my live stream like Earl got ejected from the Ferrari and shit. My bad.
Oh,
how you throwing missiles?
oh,
Bro, shooting missiles. He's
Too early?
shooting missiles.
Too early? Okay, too early.
that was cold.
I was like, damn, man, this shit just threw me the fuck out. You know, I landed on some grass though. It was all good.
Nice.
Just a few teeth. But shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Big salute to the MBBC. D Jefferson with the Speaking Mind Sports Talk. You know, and Blunt's on Deck Promotions. Shout out to 1-2 Kid. I gotta check out his video that he published last night. That shit litty. Shit
Yeah, I'm
litty.
gonna go subscribe to you as soon as we get out of here. 1-2. I got you.
All right.
I got you.
Hey man, I hope you don't mind, DT. I'm gonna add you to the channel tab, bro.
You said what?
I said I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna add you to the channels tab.
Hey, do your third thing, bro.
So that way, when I redirect everybody, they'll see your name there. I got IBFP, Bruce fucking Vane, all of them already on there. So
yeah, them my boys, man. Shout out IBFP and Bruce fucking Vane. Them my number one guys, man.
Facts.
The NBC wouldn't be what it would be without IBFP and Bruce fucking Vane. Andrew Tucker's World, Myron Magnus, Mr. Two Hands Up, Jay Beasy, my number one draft pick, H Money, Mr. DeZone. We out here, and like I said earlier in the stream, we bringing this truth out here because all this lying and BS has been going on this YouTube boxing scene. It's only natural that channels finally came out to basically counteract the negativity that's going on in the boxing YouTube community. And I'm grateful to be a part of that. And I'm grateful to be teaming up with my boys in the UGC, man. I'm grateful.
And big salute to the NBBC, man. Y'all support us. We support y'all. Y'all bringing realest boxing talk. We bringing realest boxing talk. True media all over the board, man. Like I said before, just because it's new don't mean it's true. So let's deal with the real shit out here. The niggas that hate us just don't like the truth. So
that's really all.
Yeah.
That's really
shit.
all.
The niggas that hate y'all, that's what keep us going and shit. Love to hate. Y'all keep on hating.
Free promo.
That just let us know that we doing the right thing, though. When we got people talking about us in other channels and hating on that, hating what we doing. Evidently, we doing something right, because if we wasn't doing nothing right, y'all wouldn't have nothing to say.
Y'all wouldn't have to spend an hour and a half on us in a live stream and putting out videos.
Just saying.
But we appreciate it.
I wouldn't have people making 15, 20-minute videos about my channel.
We ain't paying these niggas, so to let y'all know, they promoting us for free.
Yeah, that's
Let me put
free.
the link in the chat so they don't, just a reminder. You can jump on.
UGC fucking up their money.
That what we doing?
Pretty much.
By keeping it real, we fucking their money up.
Exactly.
They don't like that. Y'all know what's funny? These motherfuckers, I listen, I'm always around on a bunch of channels. I listen to these motherfuckers and they always say, I don't even click on that shit. I don't listen to them fake ass motherfuckers. But they know, but they know in detail every fucking thing y'all said. Now, how the fuck you know in detail everything they say? But you know,
electricity promotions come
because they need real content too. They need real content too. They need some truth to bend and to twist and to warp. That's what they need, man. They need that real content and they need that truth, man. This the Truth Hurts crew, and they don't like that, man. They don't like that. They don't like it, and let them not like it. I like the haters. You know what I mean? Just let them hate. They can hate all they want. I don't take no type of, I don't take none of that shit personal. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Let them do their thing. We're gonna do our thing, and they're gonna keep talking about us. If you notice in my videos, I barely mention their channels. Everybody already knows who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna try to. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need to mention a name, nothing, man. And they just know. They just know. People just know, man. And that's why I love this community, man, because this is the platform where you want to be. If you want real boxing knowledge, you come here. Like everybody was saying, we don't always agree, but we walk the same line, and that's why we respect one another. And that's what it is, because we're all true boxing fans, and we want to see the sport grow. We want to see these fighters do better, but people are going to consider that to be hate because we ain't jumping behind their nuts.
Because we're not, you know, promoting their anklets and we're choker chains and shit. So
anklets.
We ain't part of the anklet community, so that's why we get ridiculed. But
yeah,
truth is a new hate.
They're not gonna make excuses for grown ass men.
Grown ass motherfucking men. The same shit that we was flaming in the past. Then it caught up with the nigga, and niggas get, you know, now these niggas looking at us like, man, these motherfuckers over here. Yeah, we was flaming this nigga about this alcohol shit until this shit happened. Now y'all niggas want to look at us like it was something wrong with us. No, we been on this shit.
Yep, and we was hating because we wanted Errol Spence to not be an alcoholic and put his focus on his boxing career and start knocking niggas out instead of partying and drinking, and focus on partying and drinking when you done fighting. We wrong for that though. We wrong for not wanting Errol to be an alcoholic, for trying to look out for Errol's well-being. We wrong. We hating on Errol because we want Errol to be the best champion he could be and stop fucking drinking and partying and kicking it with Gervonta and fucking the Charlo brothers and get your shit together. We wrong for saying that though.
Right. You know, we wrong with saying this nigga don't need to be out here drunk with a shirt off, body oiled up and shit.
But let it be Canelo, or let it be Lomachenko or Triple G that's out here drinking and doing that shit. Oh yeah, they'd be massacring him.
Hey, they quick to roast De La Hoya about the cocaine and all that shit, but they can't roast this nigga about this alcohol shit and flipping cars. Come on, man. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy.
Don't forget my boy Fury. They be killing Fury.
Oh yeah, right. Overweight, 400-pound ass bum, dosser, all that shit.
That's getting more money than Wilder.
Yet he went in there and beat the brakes off Wilder and shit. Beat his ass.
Fresh off the couch, by the way. Off the couch though.
Off the couch. Then he went to the WWE and got a bag too.
Yep. Man. This dude was just doing coke, he was doing coke, drinking, depression, all the shit, and get off the couch and your ass. You got beat up by a crackhead? Get the fuck out of here.
From the psych ward to the ring with Wilder and Superstar. Just goddamn. Nigga, just slap Deontay Wilder around and become a superstar, and he'll be still stuck begging for you to buy his pay-per-view versus Ortiz.
And that's the cold part. Fury came and made a fight of it, and now Wilder's sitting there holding his nuts trying to figure out what to do with it, and Fury's out here getting guap.
Nose Ring Promotions is begging niggas to buy his next pay-per-view. And we're like, no, sir.
He was fresh out of a straight jacket. He was fresh out of a straight jacket and gave him the business.
Straight jacket promotions. Whooped on Deontay. Whooped on Deontay, man.
Funny, man. Crazy. The boy can box, and that's what I was saying about the heavyweight division. Yeah, I mean, even if you don't have a punch and you got some decent skills, man, you can take over that whole division. Like, dude, supposedly feather-fisted, and he in there competing. And he got some skills, man. Dude got some skills. And like I said, I'm not hating on Wilder. Wilder, if he worked on his skills, he could be a dominant figure. But he fell in love with that
he's bronze. He'll never have a golden style. He's bronze, Mr. Bronze.
And I said this to people all the time. I said, bruh, if you put half of Muhammad Ali's skills, not his whole skill set, just half of Muhammad Ali's skill set on Wilder, nobody could beat him. Nobody. He'd be unstoppable. But Wilder don't want to focus on none of that shit. None of it. None of it. What's up, Intercontinental franchise? What's going on,
Shout out to my dog, Iron Cone.
What up?
What's going on?
All good, all good. How y'all doing today?
Hey, what time is it out there, man?
It's now 10 past 11.
Oh, okay, so just an hour ahead of us. Okay.
You must be on the East Coast because it's 8:09 where I'm at.
I'm in the Eastern Caribbean. I tell you that.
Yeah, he in the islands, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, you on the islands? Okay.
St. Kitts. St. Kitts in the building.
All right. Enjoying the conversation, really. Heard y'all talking about, the great Deontay Wilder.
The great, right.
great. Yeah.
And a lot of people think he gonna be the next franchise, right?
It was obvious. That's the trend, right? And Deontay Wilder loves them fake belts, lineal belts, all that shit. So
Right. Goddamn Nibiru belt coming out next year and shit.
love that shit. So yeah, I mean it's obvious, but that's boxing. Though. I heard y'all talking to a guy earlier who was like, I don't see no problem with the franchise belt. If somebody offer you 100,000 and a new Bentley, wouldn't you take it? What?
Right.
So that's what it is.
I mean, yeah, man. It's just guys is trying to go viral for bragging about their hand-me-down belts and shit. Snacked up. Hey, speaking of snacked up, that nigga Shakur Stevenson looked kind of snacked up in his last fight. On the way in, I was like, I don't know.
His defense looked pretty cool though. I give it to him on his defense. His defense got a lot better from when he fought this dude, dude, whatever that dude's name was.
His defense always been on point though, from what I've seen. I didn't even see the fight though. I haven't watched the fight yet.
Well, I saw him his last fight against Bombita dude, and his defense was cool, but it wasn't what it was. I think he was sharper this fight. I ain't gonna say like his defense like just got hella good all of a sudden. I just think he was a lot sharper. Like he trained better for this fight than he did for that last fight.
Oh,
that's what it looked like to me.
I mean, that means he just got up for the moment then, probably, like this is the championship fight, man, for the belt.
I think Shakur's the goods though, man. I think he's the goods. I think he's the goods. I think you're gonna be fine. What y'all think about Bud saying he don't want no part of that franchise shit?
Nigga, he's the real nigga. He the real champ, bro. That's a champion mentality, bro. Champion mentality.
That's that real talk.
Yeah, why you gonna fuck up boxing trying to taking a franchise belt? Fuck up your whole.
I think Bud got his ear to the real boxing talk. Like for the real ones that really he paid attention to what the real hardcore fans want. Not what these old, anklet community want and shit.
But I think Crawford anyway is just real because he's like, he did it how it was supposed to be done. Undisputed, in one division and then moved up and looking to do it the right way. And then it's like the people on the other side, are the ones fucking it up. They don't want to fight him. So he's doing it the right way, like a true combat sport athlete should. And, I think times are changing on him and other fighters of his cut. And it's kind of sad.
It's awful.
Times have changed. Fighters like that are out of style now.
Out of style ass, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we got to make a lot of, we got to get behind and support the ones that's putting that legacy, you know what I'm saying, in the front seat. You know what I mean? A lot of them got their legacy in the back seat, And it just be crazy because the ones that keep hollering about us about the money, they ain't really making no money like that. They ain't making no money like that.
Black, let me ask you something. I don't know if y'all spoke about it, but did y'all speak about Ronnie Shields saying they're not going to fight Demetrius Andrade?
Ronnie Shields,
Charlo's trainer.
For Jamal? I thought he said he was open for it now. I mean, I didn't see the video, but somebody said
on Fight Hype, what do we get by fighting Demetrius Andrade?
Oh, no. Please tell me. Please tell me you didn't say that. Yeah, please tell me you didn't say that.
They go get their ass whooped.
I was like, wow, here we go. Duck sauce.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he is the WBO world middleweight champ, so you do get something. It's a unification bout. You get some brownie points if you beat Boo Boo Andrade.
Well, go to Fight Hype and you're gonna see the interview. Ronnie Shields on Fight Hype. You're gonna see it.
I'm gonna for sure go to that, and I might even make a video about that just on GP. Man, you just gave me some content.
Real shit. Shout out to Iron Cone with the content.
Giving about us moving up and fighting David Benavidez, man. David Benavidez.
Nigga, stop.
Charlo up. That has to be a clout chasing statement. No way, man. He don't really.
Why would you not want to fight a champion? Only reason why they saying that is because he's on the zone. If he was a PBC fighter, they wouldn't be saying that about Boo Boo. I promise you. It's because he's on the zone.
They ain't never want to fight Boo Boo. They try to say Boo Boo priced himself out of the first fight when he was the IBF champion and they wanted more money than he was getting. How is that pricing yourself out the fight? That's the opposing team pricing yourself out the fight. That doesn't make no damn sense to me. You know, that didn't make no sense to me. Me and IOTBA used to get into it about that because at that time he was, rolling with his team then. So I was like, but I was like, no way, man. I was like, that dude could box too. I'm like, Andre's very underrated fighter, man. And he has been for a while, and they basically stripped him of his title and just handed it to one of the Charlos, which was bullshit.
Mm-hmm. And he just has a 75% knockout ratio for nothing though. But okay, it's all good.
I'm telling
I
y'all, these PBC dudes are just. I mean, I don't. This is why I don't support PBC no more. I just can't. I don't watch their fights no more. I don't support because they're taking boxing in a place where boxing just doesn't need to be. Boxing is just finally catching its stride, and here we go with somebody like Al Heyman just dragging it back.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret on Al. Well, it's not really a secret, but the thing is with Al Heyman is playing the game in a way that's like he's doing underlying shit. Like it's illegal to be a promoter and a manager due to the Muhammad Ali Act. So what Al Heyman is doing, from what I'm seeing, he's using these boxers to create their own promotional banner, and you think that it's literally their promotion when it's really Al Heyman. So when they saying that they're their own boss, I don't believe that shit. So when you see Man Down Promotions, that's Al Heyman finding his way to be a promoter and a manager at the same time. When you see
shell companies,
that's Al Heyman trying to be a promoter and a manager at the same time. Because you can't see a Al Heyman LLC, you can't see a Heyman Promotions, none of that, because it's illegal due to the Muhammad Ali Act for a promoter to be a manager and a promoter. That's why they say he's an advisor.
Right.
But he partially owns.
Advising these niggas to duck so he can prolong his money. Pimping their ass out.
Right. And he's gaming them, telling them like, yeah, you can have your own promotional company, but Al Heyman finna run that shit though. Al Heyman is gonna see the higher percentage of the income that comes from your promotional banners.
And what came from them promotional companies, all them branch promotional companies, who they really got? What type of money they really making? I think Mayweather's is probably the biggest just because he got Tank Davis. Other than that, what else he got?
Got nothing. Because Al Heyman is the big fish under Mayweather promotion, because when Mayweather was fighting, Al Heyman was the man behind Mayweather Promotions.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that
ain't
does
nobody
make
putting
sense.
that together though. Ain't nobody figured that shit out.
That's true.
I finally caught on to that shit. It was like, because when I saw that De La Hoya sued Al Heyman, Bob Arum sued Al Heyman because of the Muhammad Ali Act.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's when a nigga like me sit back and try to learn about that shit, because I don't know a whole lot about it, but I did hear about that Ali Act shit, and I'm like, damn, well,
yeah, I did my research. Shit. I got some more research to do, because boy, when I found out that Al Heyman he had LLCs, and they told Al Heyman that you can't have no LLCs as far as being a promoter in boxing, man. Because they show all his LLCs on Wikipedia. They show every LLC that's under Al Heyman. And I seen that shit and was like, whoa, he can't have none of that shit. None of that. So the fighters that say he's an advisor, that's the legal cover-up to let Al Heyman be a part of their career. But in actuality, he's their promoter.
Man, that shit can get deep, man. That's why y'all gotta fuck with the NBBC, man, and DT3. Shit, bro, you just never know when the video drop what type of heat you gonna get. But y'all gotta fuck with this shit, man. This true media movement.
Yeah, man. Keeping it raw and uncut, bro. The thing is, like what Bruce Vane said, cats like me and Black D, IBFP, Bruce, we ain't gonna probably get no interviews with fighters and trainers like that, because we gonna ask the real questions. We gonna ask the right questions. And they don't want to do that. That's why you see EAS News and Fight Hype, Fight Hub, and all the LDBC channels. They getting certain these interviews because they sucking fighters. They kissing their ass.
They say shit like, "Man, you got a really nice watch on. How much does that cost? Can you tell everybody
exactly. How much is your chain? Where'd you get them shoes?
Can you ask the nigga why he keep ducking? You know, fuck the nigga watch."
Yeah, and yeah, man, and Canelo's ducking you. He's really ducking you. Or Joshua's been ducking. Talk about that. Let's talk about how Joshua's ducking you just to get him to conversate with him.
You've had about 5 million more views like since yesterday. How do you feel about that?
Fuck the views, nigga.
Shit.
10,000 more followers. How do you feel?
Exactly. Ryan Garcia, you have over 1 million followers and you don't even have a world title. That's huge, isn't it? Fuck out of here.
Legendary shit.
And the other thing is it's difficult to interview the real fighters that you want to interview. Like I ran into a lot of fighters, and I didn't even my girl would be like with me like, hey, why don't you interview him? Like, man, ain't anyone trying to interview that motherfucker. Like I don't even like that dude. And sometimes I get set back because I think fighters are like cool, and then when I approach them, they be on some bullshit like I don't wanna put dude on smash, but I was at a fight and I ran into this cat considered a warrior in the we'll just say he's a junior middleweight. And I ran into him and he had his coach with him, who's a Hall of Famer, hint hint. And I was like, hey, you know, what's going on, whatever. And he just kind of blew me off, like I ain't got time. So I started talking to his coach, and he couldn't leave until his coach left. And I talked to him for about 15 minutes, so he had to stand there anyway. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know, it's difficult to get in and talk to certain folks, real folks, you know, but you'll be surprised at who's real and who's not. You'll be blown away, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I got to interview Robert Easter. He was cool, but I just think he can't really fight like that. You know what I'm saying? He need to do something different with his fight style.
I think Robert Easter is gonna be just like Adrian Broner. His career gonna go just like his. He gonna beat the tomato cans. He gonna beat the low level B class fighters. But when he gets put in there with high level opposition, high level B class fighters or A class fighters, they gonna beat him every time.
Yeah, that's how I feel the same way. I agree.
He don't use his attributes.
I mean, and you know what's crazy? Because he looked good in the first couple rounds. I'm like, man, there you go. Like, let's get on that boxing box, nigga. Yep. And then he just started fighting stupid. I'm just like, what are you doing? Box.
He ain't smart.
He's like intelligence. After the third round, intelligence go to the trash and shit.
Hey, Boone, you got any updates on Spence, bro?
No updates on them. I haven't hit my source up about it. I mean, personally, when it comes to the Spence situation, for real, when he sent out that tweet about he a savage and all that, it wasn't I want to thank God and, you know, I want to thank all my fans that supported me while I was going through this little tough time or whatever and all that. He basically just showed his hand, bro. He showed his hand that he hella arrogant and hella cocky, bro.
But what do you feel about certain people that say it wasn't him?
People that's them the fanboys. They don't want to believe that it was him. They don't want to believe that it, you know, they want to find something. Just like how they said he wasn't drunk, even though he was coming from a nightclub at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, even though you know they got charged with DWI, it's still not real. This is all a bad dream. It's a bad dream for fanboys. I tell you that. It's rough.
Yeah, bro.
It is what it is.
You remember we was wannabe news channels where we put that info out. You know what I mean? We just wanted to be news. That's all. We better than the news. I keep telling everybody that mainstream media bullshit. They all follow narratives and agendas.
Breaking news, drunk forecast. This will not end well for Arrow. Yeah. All them niggas over there hating. That's how that shit go, man. But shout out to the NBBC, man. Shout out to Bruce fucking Vane, IBFP, all the true media, man. Everybody, we niggas out here cooking. You know, they doing their thing. And some people just got an issue with just showing respect, man. Like, look, niggas got their movement, salute them. You know, I salute the real shit. You know, for the fake motherfuckers, there's still another slot open. Let me put the link back in the chat. You know, just in case.
Please.
You know, only person that got, you know, the courage to jump on was Jamal, man. You know, same result, but at least he jumped on.
He stayed jumping on. He stayed jumping on the platform.
Yep. He get knocked right off, but he get back up.
He does. He does.
You know, My nigga muted. I think D trying to say something. He muted.
Oh yeah, I was muted. Hey, Black, what happened to the cat with the BMW and the rims? Always trying to come on here and get at you and shit. He done disappeared, ain't it?
Jamal?
That wasn't Jamal, was it? Was that Jamal?
He always showing off his car and his new kicks.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I'm
that was
like,
Jamal.
bro,
That was
everybody,
Jamal doing that.
like everybody witnessed you get bodied on a live stream while you showed off your Beamer and your goddamn new kicks.
Okay, yeah. He
Congratulations, loser.
Jamal got a lot of stamina, man. He got matched up the first day he came on and just kept coming back.
He punch drunk. He a little punch drunk. You know,
gotta upgrade that Wi-Fi though.
Man, that nigga need a whole new
he
plan,
got that little. He got a little broners, you know, to him. Like, you know, he ain't never been stopped. He been in a lot of big fights, but never been stopped.
He got that cricket phone, and then he got Echo Wi-Fi at the house.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, though. AB should get a lot more credit for his boxing career than he does, though.
He ain't never been stopped.
He talked a lot of shit, but he's still a four division world champ. He's still
no smoke neither, bro. That's one.
That's another thing.
We still got to look at his opponents, though. We got to look at the wins of, you know, you can win in multiple weight classes, but I still look at, well, who did you beat? You know?
Yeah, he didn't. You could say that. Yeah, he didn't really beat nobody. Because when I found out he lost to Marcos Maidana, I was like, for real? Really?
Oh shit,
man! And that was when I hated Adrian Broner. Like, I couldn't wait for AB to lose. I could not wait. As soon as he lost, man, I lost my shit. I was hella juiced.
He showed me a lot in that fight, though. He showed me a lot in that fight. I mean, in the beginning when he was all clowning and shit, but he dug down deep, got up, and he fought his ass off. I got to give it to him, man. I was surprised by him in that fight. Like, he was like, he went in, man, and he wasn't giving up at all. He was there.
He fought Pacquiao better than Thurman did.
Well, because he ain't throwing no punches.
I don't know if I agree with that.
He ain't throwing no punches. I mean, he was just doing the one punch counter. And
because that nigga Pacquiao was talking about he heavy handed at the end of the fight with Thurman. He didn't do that with Broner.
That right hand, man. That right. Like, he took a year off after that fight. You know, Pacquiao didn't leave there, you know what I mean, like on some, okay, let's move on to the next. That motherfucker said, I need a break.
All right, for boxing's sake, who hits harder, Errol Spence or Keith Thurman?
Thurman, bro. Thurman got cracked. Thurman got cracked. I'm giving it 100. You know, Spence is strong. We don't, you know, we're not trying to take nothing away from him. He's strong, but he ain't got cracked though. He ain't got cracked like that.
The argument for power, in my opinion, was Thurman and Garcia, Danny and Thurman.
Danny might be the hardest crack. He might got the most crack.
Right.
To be honest with you.
Right.
But
after seeing Sean Porter fight Errol Spence, I think Thurman could actually probably get him.
Yeah, a lot of people thinking that.
I don't think Thurman can get him now, bro. I think the old one-time Thurman.
After that Ferrari ejection.
I agree with D. I think that's a 50-50 fight, man. I don't know. I
don't think it's like he'll wash him. I don't think he'll run through Errol, but I think because at first I was like, Errol will beat the shit out of Keith Thurman. He'll break him down to the body, all the shit. But after seeing how Sean Porter fought Errol,
you gotta put it in context. Well, if it's no VADA testing, who y'all picking?
If it's no VADA testing, ooh, you fucked me up with that.
Yeah, that goes both ways. That goes both ways because we don't know who Keith really is because there wasn't no VADA testing in that Pacquiao fight. I don't know, man.
Everybody juicing.
Listen. The PBC way. They don't acknowledge VADA testing. That's PBC side shit. So who gonna win? No VADA testing. Keith versus Errol.
All you do is sign up for VADA, but
I'm going with Errol.
Victor Conte. If you sign up for VADA and go train with Victor Conte, he good. You know, snack promotions.
Snacked out promotions.
Yeah, dog.
I say Earl because he is more of a volume puncher. Keith Thurman is kind of like he gonna counter you and catch you with some real hot shit. But I think Earl just gonna edge it out. I think he'll edge it out.
I want to watch that fight. I just want to watch that fight, man.
I think Earl will edge it out 7-5. No VADA testing.
I want to see if Earl can take one of Thurman's shots to the head, and I want to see if Thurman can withstand that body attack.
That constant pressure that Earl was gonna put on him.
Well, but I mean, he did well with Porter. Porter had pressure on Thurman all night. It was a close fight, you know, but I don't think that Earl could put that much pressure on him.
I feel you, but at the same time, Porter's.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man.
More aggressive.
I want to see if I want to see if Earl can take them take them shits on the PEDs, nigga, on the PEDs.
Because I think I get what you're saying though about Porter's pressure, but Porter don't really land accurately. His pressure is not accurate pressure. Errol Spence has accurate pressure. Triple G has accurate pressure, meaning that they place their punches right. They don't just come at you and it's just bulldozing. Like when they come with pressure, they throw power shots to the body, accurate power shots to the head, and also coming forward at the same time. So I think it's just going to be a different type of pressure fight.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you, DT. I'm just saying, but Earl don't have the legs like Porter, so he could close the distance with his jab, but not with his legs. And Thurman got some legs, and Thurman gonna be all over that ring. You know what I mean? Thurman can move. It depending on which Thurman show up. Does he show up in a Superman outfit on the PEDs, or does he show up? You know what I'm saying, like Clark Kent, and we see where Thurman really is. You know what I mean? Because he comfortable with that chick. I would probably be comfortable too. You know what I'm saying? He comfortable, man. He comfortable where he at right now. You could tell, man. I don't see the fire in his eyes no more. I don't see the fire at Thurman's eyes.
Who? I can't. I'm not gonna say I agree with that.
Okay.
I mean, I seen the fucking fight in him with Pacquiao, even though he lost, and
he had to have it brought out though.
Yeah. I mean, but that nigga Keith always rises to the challenge, man. Every time. I see that in him. Right. And even with adversity, man, we see this nigga get fucking knocked down. We seen him get hit to the body, had to take out his motherfucking mouthpiece, backpedal, you know, moonwalk shit. And so the nigga still fights though. He's a fucking warrior.
My problem is he always got to be woken up though.
Keith usually comes with it, man, from start.
Yeah,
you know, but
you right about that in the beginning rounds, but at the same time, he kind of like, I don't know, man. He be taking like rounds off, man, and then he got to make adjustments. And like I said, when me and Dude was debating on him and Bud, I was like, it takes him 2-3 rounds to adjust. It takes Bud a couple seconds, couple minutes.
Oh, well, you talking about comparison, Keith?
Right, but I'm just saying, I'm just to try to break it down in that perspective. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like he don't make those adjustments right. You know what I mean? Like right off the fly. I'm not saying that he don't make the adjustments and that's why he is where he is today. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. I'm
curious to see because now that O is gone now. So kind of like what me and DT3 was talking about earlier. Like,
so he might not have anything to lose.
Nothing to lose. You're not tripping. You're dangerous.
You're right. 1-2 kids sound like Angel a little bit. That man
say again?
Like, I said, is it me or do 1-2 kids sound like Angel Santos a little bit?
Yeah, they got similarities.
Hell yeah.
They got similar voices, yeah.
Shout out to IBFP in the building, man. What's up, Luke?
Oh, yeah.
Luke up in here.
My bad. I've been neglecting the chat.
In the building and shit.
Here.
Shout out to IBFP, man.
Where you at, IB? Where you at? Let me check the chat.
He says, "Yo, Black, we need that NBBC and UGC Raw Saturday." Yeah, man, I'm with it. Anytime, bro.
Hell yeah, that's that flame right there, boy.
Shit, nigga, DT family now. So, whenever you give us the time, the date, and the time, we there. Feel me? Shout out to IBFP, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his channel. It's on the channels tab, so find his channel there, and he got the IBFP Raw. So
yeah, he got good content, man. I subbed.
Good content. Yeah, I'm matter of fact, let me sub to you right now, 1-2 kid.
Yeah, I subbed to everybody down with the UGC, man. I'm like, yeah, man, I like this content, and I like where you guys are taking it, and I have to be a part of it, man, because that's the movement I was making by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit, yeah, you gotta make them moves, man. You gotta get boxing back to boxing. Fuck the franchise titles. The franchise titles, man. They don't even realize that they selling themselves out, man. They're not gonna get the fights. It's like, yo, I don't know, man. It's like that's like going to a store and saying, you know, oh, this store making big money, but they ain't giving me a good product. But man, they making good money. It's like, what are you talking about, man? You shitting yourself out of fucking content. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that power, but you don't even realize it, man. Like you paying for these fights. You paying for these bullshit fights. Franchise champs. Ugh. Fucking disgusting.
Bro, what's the name of your channel, dog?
1-2 Kid.
That's it, just 1-2 Kid spelled out.
Yeah, and I got UGC on there now.
That's what's up.
Man, shout out to 1-2 Kid, man. That nigga dropped a fire ass video yesterday. I laughed my ass off that shit, bro. That shit was fire though.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was trying to have fun with it, man.
Yeah, man. And that's the difference with our shit, man. You know, we having fun, we being ourselves. Other niggas got dusty ass content.
That's because they gotta create a narrative. It's a difference between when you gotta stick to a narrative versus not having a particular narrative. You just speak freely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know, so niggas we glad to help y'all with content. He says, she says, salute family. 12 noon Saturday, let's go. All right, no doubt. So we know the day and we know the time. So we there. UDC and NBBC with IBFP. It's gonna be the most lit. It's gonna be the most lit live stream. So you don't want to miss that shit.
Our streams be lit. I be noticing our live stream, and I'm not just saying that because it's us. I be noticing our live streams be really lit. When I go to other channels live streams, when I go to the enemy live stream, they shit don't be lit like that. They have people in it, but I'm saying the debate, the conversations don't be lit. It don't be juicy.
Because they ain't
got that flame. They ain't got the flame like that.
Yeah, they can't deal with the, you know what I mean? They ain't good under pressure. They gotta kick them off and then talk shit. You know what I mean? Because
it gotta be scripted. This all free. This all off the fly. These niggas gotta have that shit scripted.
And you ever notice how they slip our content in there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, they'll slip it in and then change the subject.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be us.
we not going in. It's like, hey, look, Black, check this out. Now, look, this week we finna push the Kovalev narrative that Kovalev is racist. So we gonna push that all week. Okay, I'm gonna make 5 videos. You make 5 videos, and then we gonna go live together and talk shit. All right.
And then let's you and I beef a little bit. So
then we gotta funk a little bit to make it look good for the people.
Wow, that shit don't work.
And you know what's so crazy? Never talked to DT3 ever before. I just fucking kicked off the live stream. He jumped in, sent the link, first time on. And it's just no scripted. We didn't plan this out, none of that. D Jefferson jumped on, didn't plan it, none of that. You know what I'm saying? 1-2 Kid didn't even know the nigga was gonna be awake, nigga. If y'all didn't jump on, it would have been me, nigga, just putting out this flame. But that's how that shit go on this side.
Yes,
we ain't got to script it. We ain't got to push a narrative. It's just freestyle, nigga, and free smoke every time.
Hey, bro, the first time I jumped on the UGC, them niggas came at my ass, boy. I'm talking about Cook City, dog. That shit was fun as hell, though. That was the first day I jumped on, bro. I had a lot.
We put him on the grill, but he got initiated very nicely.
That shit was live, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
I woke up 5 in the morning and I'm like, UGC going live, Black is live. Let me slide in on, bro. Because I thought I was subscribed to you because I've been watching your videos and shit. And then I saw it wasn't. And then I subscribed to you and I hit that bell icon to make sure I get notified every time you go live and shit. And then I had seen you was live this morning when I woke up with my baby at 5:30 this morning. I said, man, let me slide in and holler at my boy, man. Because you showed me love on your page, bro. Like you showed me my whole brand, everything love. So I can't help but to come back to your shit and say thank you, bro, for giving us a shout out. The whole NBBC, me being the creator of it, I want to just tell you thank you, and I appreciate the love, bro. All the respect in the world.
Absolutely.
Hey, you know what's so, nigga, that's so real right there because I've dealt with other niggas in the past, the other side niggas, right? Did the same thing, try to just show them love, just being myself, and just giving it up to them because I see that they got a movement and they rocking. And they didn't appreciate the shit. They ain't never came to me like that, like how you came at me and said that. Because you're like, I ain't gotta fucking promote NBBC or DT, but I respect you because I see what you're doing. You know, so I gotta live out my brand, Black Horse Promotions, and I'm gonna promote the realest ones out that I see doing it. You know, and the mere fact that you came, jumped on, and you know what I'm saying, show gratitude for that. Like that's real. That's what real men, real niggas do. So
Yeah, right.
niggas don't understand that shit.
If you're a real nigga, UGC like that dope. It's like that boy, you hooked, nigga, the first time. It's like that dope, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. As soon as you log on, you hooked, bro. You hooked on this shit.
Yep. So it is what it is, man. It's gonna be that realest boxing talk. I mean, we networking with the realest out here, and you know, one of these days we're gonna get Bruce Vane to come out of the back cave and
yeah, you know, man. He a hard one to get to come out the back cave, but he be on his post looking though. He probably on his post right now watching his stream. He just ain't saying
out a lot of content too, so you know what I'm saying. And then he probably got his life outside of that, so he probably busy man.
I could call Bruce. I got Bruce's number. I got Bruce's direct line. So if I need to holler at him, I'll holler at him.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, we just want him to keep doing this thing, man. Whether he ever hit a live stream with us or not, it don't even matter. Like, he one of them dudes I look up to when it comes to content creators, man.
He one of them
really know how to.
Yeah, he's good. He's good, man.
He like pound for pound, pound for pound, you can put his content and you just look at it and just be inspired. And I mean, unless you just a hater, you just like, oh fuck this nigga with his shit. But the nigga puts in work, bro, and he make it look easy. He make it look real easy.
And to credit him, he not even using all of his brain power. When I talk to him about it, he's like, bro, I ain't even putting my all into it. I'm just putting it enough. I'm just putting in enough, but I ain't giving it my all where I'm really finna roast these cats. He's like, I'm doing enough roasting just off of giving y'all like half. I was like, damn.
Tell you the truth, bro. I don't think none of us giving our all because these niggas is too easy, bro. The shit they put out is just too easy. It's easy to me. It's easy. Like we'll never run out of content, bro. All we gotta do is go around, look at a couple of videos, be like, yup, I'm gonna speak on that dumb shit. I'm gonna speak on that dumb shit. You know?
You're right. You're right, D.
Right. I'm gonna counter that shit with this real shit.
Exactly.
You know, that's how that shit go. So y'all keep putting out the fake shit, and we're just gonna counter it with the real. That's how we're gonna do it. Also, shout out to the homie LTBA Boxing Talk, one of the hardest niggas in this media shit, bro. In this boxing media shit.
I want to do a live stream with him. I want to be on live with him. I like dude.
Don't trip. You gonna catch a live with him. That nigga just jumps on randomly too. Nigga just never know.
Y'all know how I do.
He gonna put his 214 spill on there and it's gonna be on. So we got niggas from the Bay Area, you know what I'm saying? We got niggas from LA. We got niggas from where you at, D?
In Ohio, nigga, Columbus, Ohio.
I know we got Florida. We got St. Kitts. We got many niggas from the UK fucking with us.
Texas, IBFP in Texas.
Oh, is okay. I'm out here too. Yeah, shout out. You know,
you can't forget the East Coast. Well, no,
East Coast.
Yeah, we got some from Maryland.
Angel Santos from Brooklyn. You know,
I'm from Richmond, Virginia. So shit. I'm just living in Ohio. I'm from Richmond.
We got niggas from Delaware that still fuck with us back like they don't fuck with us. But it's you know.
I had to put that dovetail video out on Jalika.
Oh, I gotta catch it. I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's on D Johnson Debate K. That shit nice too. I had to put it out, dog. That man ducked ILTBA. He ducked that word. How you gonna call that man out and then duck him?
Yeah. I had somebody on the enemy call me out for a live stream and didn't even go live.
Yeah, they do that.
Man. You gonna get that a lot.
And I told him to go live. He said, okay, he gonna go live tonight. Well, when he said it, he said he gonna go live tonight. And then I waited till that night and went to his page. And nigga didn't even go live.
Right. That nigga LTBA yesterday, he was said, you know, is what he said that dos uno cuatro, and that nigga was off in cuatro seconds. That nigga feed just got clipped. I was like, damn, what happened, bro? He had to jump back on though. Shout out to him.
Absolutely.
Shout out to him, man. I watched this channel a few times, man. I want to meet dude. I saw his on D's debate cage page, and he was debating this one dude, and then I went to the other guy that was getting debated that got beat in the debate. Went to his stream, checked him out. So it's funny how people act like they don't know us, but they see us though.
That's how it is, man. That's why I like to call it the underground, man, because you know we the most slept on, you know. Like NBBC most slept on, UGC most slept on. You know, y'all niggas know we here.
IOTBA is the one who led me to the UGC because I didn't even know about it. And then once I found out, I was like, oh yeah, I like this platform.
Man, that dude be repping UGC hard, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he be repping the fuck out UGC, dog.
He get a lot
I
of
told
hate.
TBA, I said, bro, you ain't got to do that, bro. He said, nah, nigga, I'm doing this shit.
Yep.
I'm like, shout out to you, dog. Shout out to you.
That's why I was like, yo, they going hard. I'm like, man, and I'm hearing all this hate, and I'm like, well, nah. I can't let that shit slide. I gotta come out with a video. I said, I'm gonna put a little thought into this one. I was like, bro, have a little fun with it. I was like, fuck that. I was like, I gotta
hey, DT, this is kind of light too, man. Like shit. Sometimes we be hitting up 5.5 hour live streams, nigga. No bullshit, just straight.
Always
we be on like 5 hours, nigga.
Always
cooking.
fun.
Did that shit plenty of times. I remember that shit.
So yeah, man, we just
this who was crying. This is who was in here tripping out crying. So she just wanted her daddy. So
man. Shout out to you, dog. You know what I mean? Like that's one of the first things a lot of people thought about when Errol Smith's accident was like, man, hopefully he make it home to them baby girls, man.
Yeah, man. Because I was literally thinking that too. I was like, man, I know how that feel. You know what I'm saying? Like to have kids and something happen to you. You know what I mean? Like the thought process of not wanting somebody to raise your kids is real. Like your kids is your kids, right. And to know that something happened to you to where you might not be there to raise your kids.
Yeah,
I don't ever want my wife to go through that. I don't ever want my kids to have to go through that. Seeing me in the hospital or hearing about me fatally injured or something like that. But nah.
Yeah, I've been there before. It feel like you handcuffed.
Yeah,
you know? And it's the worst feeling in the world, man. Where you can't be who you gotta be. It's a bad place, man.
Yo, my kids, man. That's why I left the game, bro. That's why I stopped hustling because of my babies, man. Well, I mean, they grown now, but 20-some years ago, I stopped hustling. I looked at my kids. I was like, fuck that, bro. I'm done with this shit.
Yeah. Hey, man, so you think your little one's going to be have a good jab, a good 1-2 or something?
This one.
Yeah. That
this one right here. Yeah, because she like watching kickboxing. She like watching kickboxing, boxing, MMA. She literally sits there and tunes in.
Damn.
She be firing off on Boom. Let Boom don't give her something she wants. She be firing off on Boom.
Everybody. She beats up me. She be tearing her big sister up. She be beating her big sister. Just a violent little thing, aren't you?
My 7-year-old daughter be doing one-hand push-ups.
Wow.
And my middle son, well, he's 16 now, but when he was 12, he was hitting like a grown man. I wouldn't let him, like when he would get into altercations at school, I'd be like, nah, you gotta stop that. Cause I see them kids' faces and be like, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah. They gonna have a lawsuit on your hands.
Yeah, but he would get in couples, like, cause kids gonna test kids, what have you. And he's mad quiet, but when he let go, I'll be like, nah. You see people like, yo, you gotta come get your son. I'm like, oh man, but he like real chill now.
Yeah, and that's the thing though about when you got kids and you a fighter or combat sports. Okay. When you got kids and you teach them how to fight and defend themselves, and then they got to fight in the schools and all that, and people messing with them, and when they actually hurt the person, it's like
they can really get fucked up. Yeah, really fuck somebody up in there.
Yeah.
But I gotta dip, y'all. I gotta tend to my little babies, and my wife gotta get some sleep. She just did a 12-hour shift, but she just got in. So I'm gonna holler at y'all once again, bro. Thank you, UG, for having me on. Appreciate you, Black. Shout out to the whole UGC, to all y'all as a promotion staff, all that. Love y'all. I fucks with y'all. Thank you for making the video, supporting us. We appreciate it, bro. Love y'all. Holla at y'all, bro.
Much love, man. Shout out to the whole NBBC and DT3 the Boom, man. I'm definitely gonna add them to the channel staff, so y'all definitely look out for that, man. Definitely look out for that. And make sure y'all just keep supporting, man. This just the realest boxing talk, man. I mean, you gonna fuck with it now, fuck with it later. Because this shit ain't gonna stop. We're gonna bring the true media every time. So for the haters, just stop the nut hugging. You gotta keep reminding y'all. Stop that shit. It's just getting out of hand.
And for all the UGC hate, don't nobody really be coming out. to play when the live streams hit.
Yeah, man.
That
Nah, bro.
awfully quiet.
I think the last 2 days I've dropped the link in the chat a record breaking amount of times, bro.
you got bigger platforms sub to your content under generic names and shit to our live stream, but they don't want to get on here and run. You know what I'm saying? They want to eat up that content and make moves. I truly believe that, because how the hell do they know all this stuff that the UGC out here doing unless they listening?
Bro,
They're
I heard
exposing themselves.
somebody was on my live. It was Samuel, one of them. But they said the dude JC was Fred, bro. Was his burner account. JC John Kramer was Fred burner account.
I don't know what that is, man.
That's crazy, because JC was everywhere.
Oh, word. I mean, that could be you think it's true or it's just a rumor?
I don't know, man. Samuel, I mean, it was Samuel, Shaw, and somebody else. Usually Samuel should be on point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never catch the UGC wearing a mask.
Man, fuck that, bro. I'm always
I don't give a fuck if a nigga got a burner account or not. You can ask Sam. We'll find you out either way.
I don't even want to hide. I don't want to hide.
Yeah.
I want you to know what I said, goddammit.
If I can't be me, who can I be? You know, I don't got one life to live. I'm gonna be me 100% all the time. I don't care who like it.
They
that's how the UGC get down.
They trying to be what they think is gonna make them more money and shit.
Yeah. Right. So, inside line.
They do it for a different reason than us, man.
The inside line said DT3 bought him here. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah. And that's why I gotta shout him out, because some of his, some of the I started seeing NBBC left in the comments. And I ain't gonna lie, I was like, what the fuck is the NBBC? What the, and but I'm just like, I started to when I seen IBFP do the live stream and he had DT3 on there, and just starting to see them more active like on his live streams, then I started being more aware. And so that's when they started shouting us out. I'm like, shit, we definitely gonna shout them back out. Plus they putting out real shit. So why wouldn't I shout them back?
I want to thank you again, man, for promoting my channel. You know what I mean? I appreciate it 110%. And I'm always enjoying the platform, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
No doubt, bro.
And D Jefferson, man, keep up everything you're doing too, because you know what I mean, that's what we need. We always needed, to get together. It just took a little intervention for everybody to get together, you know what I mean, and put our heads together and come up, you know what I'm saying, with something like this. I think it's a great platform, man. And if y'all want the truth, man, come to the UGC, because we're gonna spit that truth whether you like it or not. And that's just what it is, man.
Shit, Black the reason I started doing my lives, bro. Black was like, man, don't wait. Just start doing them shits.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt. And you get
that doing them motherfucking lives. I had like 2 people watching this shit. I was like, nah, man. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait,
2
man.
niggas watching promotions.
Yeah, Black was like, nah, fuck that. Don't wait. Do them live, bro.
Hey, but they said that's probably more than people that was watching the goddamn Lubin fight after they said when the Robert Easton fight was over. They said niggas left.
Damn.
It was empty like a motherfucker in there, man.
That's crazy. Cause Lubin nice, man. I think he gonna be good, bro. They need to goddamn support that man.
I don't know. You think he ready for Jamel?
I think he needs like 1 or 2 more fights, and then he should go back and fight Jamel. Cause honestly, bro, Lubin was irresponsible, and he got clipped early. You know what I mean? He got clipped early. Like, Jamel and Jamal, they ain't the greatest boxers. They ain't really fought the best competition, but those boys got cracked. Both of them. They got cracked. You can't be slipping in the ring with them. And Lubin was slipping. But Lubin got enough power. I got to believe Lubin got more power than Tony Harrison. You know what I mean? So he can get back in there and get a rematch, but he need to get another fight up under him. Go in there responsible this time.
What fight you think will help prepare him for Jamel? Like, what fight do you think he needs to take right now? Because I don't think he should take a step down from Nate Gallimore. He need to go another step up.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Let me think. Shit, tell you the truth.
I mean, I'm trying to think about who else is left. I mean, unless he fucking fight a goddamn.
To touch up his skills, probably. Oh man,
that's a good question, Black.
You know, somebody like maybe like an aggressive style, like a
Hey,
Jamel,
what
somebody
about
strong.
Nah, that might be too much. I don't know. It might not be though. What about Mongia, man? Did Mongia move up yet?
I think who's he supposed to fight? Is
What
name he
about
supposed to fight?
what about
Austin
Gabe
Trout.
Rosado?
Yeah, Nuke said Austin Trout. Yeah,
What
No
about
way.
Gabe Rosado?
Gabe Rosado. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Gabe
Because I
Rosado.
mean, he could box
Yeah,
a little
I
bit,
like
he
that.
draws a
No, Gay
little bit.
Rosado is a good fight for anybody
Yeah,
at that weight
he a good
class.
gatekeeper. Gabe Rosado, good one.
Cause you ain't gonna get him out of there early. He gonna take you in them late rounds.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be tough, and he's very experienced, man. A lot of experience, a lot of losses, a lot of experience though.
Yeah, I
So
think that'd be a good fight for him.
I want to see what Charlo do when he get hit with one of Lubin's shots. Because Lubin got hit with his shot. We get that. But what about when you get hit with one of Lubin's shots? Because Lubin hit hard. You
he
know,
do.
get that man a few
Nate
more
took them
rounds.
shits though. Nate Gallimore took them shits.
Yeah, yeah. Charlo,
So
man, I just want to see them fight somebody, bro. I'm not trying to knock these dudes too much. They just ain't proved it, bro. I mean, I know they got pop. I mean, they both headhunters, that's for sure. They need to tone them skills down a little bit, but still, I want to see them fight somebody big, bro. Both.
Yeah, then the way he moonwalked out of that Andre fight, man. I was like, first he was like, yeah, I'm with that. Then he
He
was like,
pulled a
ah,
Jalik.
man, what he got to do? I don't want to fight
He
that dude.
pulled a Jalik, man. Call that man out. Talk about, yeah, I do that, and then pull out. Get the fuck out.
And that's why, you know, I mean, he got to strive for that excellence. I mean, I would like to see him compete with a bigger name or even for a title, not a vacant title. And I don't buy that he going up to super middleweight. That's ridiculous. I don't,
Man,
no
everybody
way.
beat him. I think all of them champions beat him. Plant beat him, Callum Smith beat him, and Benavidez beat him. As far as what I see from Charlo right now, I think all of them beat him. All of them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. And I mean, he should just stay in the middleweight division. You know, he should
Just
stay in
stay
the
there and
middleweight.
do something. Just stop
Yeah, get
fighting
it.
fucking Dennis Hogan's and Korobovs and Adams. Niggas, just stay there and fight GGG, fight Andre. Push the fight, push the issue. Andre ain't
hey,
ducking that smoke from Charlo. Why you
do
gonna
he?
move up and get beat up when you could just get beat up by Andre?
And honestly, I think I
You
think he
get
could
beat up
get
right where you at.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
he'd have a better chance of getting. This is my take on it. If he beat Andre, which I don't see happening, but if he beat Andre, he'd have a better chance than Andre would to fight one of the bigger names in the middleweight division.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
money.
I think that I think Canelo might say, yeah, I'll take that, or Triple G might say, yeah, I'll take that. You know what I mean? Because he had that title.
I think
And
Canelo would
make
fight
it
any
easier.
of those guys if they fucking unify. He just tired of them fucking trying to get money off of his name. Go do something with yourself, and then I'll beat you up. I think that's what Canelo's saying. They can call it duck all they want, but you go get 2 belts, then I'll beat you up because it'll be worth the money. See, Canelo got to get that the zone money, man. Charlo right now, you're not even putting a dent in that 365 million. Get the fuck out of here. You go
Yo,
get another belt.
can't
Go
nobody
get another
tell me
belt,
what
then
to
you
do.
can put a little dent in that 365, then I'll beat you up. That's how
Nobody
I'm
can tell.
looking at it.
Nobody can tell
You ain't
Canelo.
putting a dent in that 365. You need to make sure you stay enrolled in that 365 drug testing,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
exactly, bro. Move on. Move on, bro. You got to bring some money to the table. If he bringing 2 belts unified, you know he gonna have everybody in the PBC order in the fight. So goddamn, there you go. But if you sitting there getting belts handed to you, fighting Dennis Hogan, man, you ain't worth nothing.
Hey, speaking about drug testing, though, I was just thinking. Anybody heard any update on Jerry Miller?
Man,
With
I
his
ain't even been paying attention to that cat, bro.
with his juices loose ass?
Oh man,
I don't know. Last time I heard from him, he was smacking a drink out some kid hand, some 19-year-old
that motherfucker
kid
had
hand.
everything in it,
Nigga
man.
said, take the test.
That motherfucker had everything in it, man.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Shit, that
I can't
motherfucker
believe
had
he
a
back so early, bro. And he been caught
Bro,
before on
what
PED.
in the world what has the world come to? You allow a nigga like that back.
I don't know.
The nigga was just to remind people, he was taking shit that can cause cancer to several organs rapidly.
Right.
You
He
know,
was fucking himself. He was trying to fuck himself and Joshua up in that fight.
he was trying to commit suicide and murder at the same
Yeah,
time.
this nigga trying to
Yeah,
do the double Jim
yeah,
Jones type shit.
fucking. Oh man, yeah. He had a Rite Aid shelf in his body, man.
Man,
That motherfucker
that's
had
crazy.
everything.
And you
Yeah.
know what these niggas, and you know what these niggas out here said? You know what these niggas out here said? It's just a little bit of pads. It's just a little bit of pads.
Yeah, man, that shit ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
Back in
bro.
6 months. Back in 6 months. That's like after you have a rough fight, you off for 6 months. This motherfucker back in 6 months, bro.
And look how they did Dylan White. It's fucked up, man.
And the WBC done knocked him out the rankings and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It
Get out
just,
of here with that shit, bro.
now being number one contender is overrated because the number 4 can get, opportunity before you.
Right.
Number 3 can get opportunity before you. Maybe even number 8. If you're at the number 1, it's not a guarantee you're going to get a title shot.
Nope.
Might be 700 days and counting if you from the UK and you fight an American champ.
And then they give Bud Heat what did he do in the welterweight division to get a shot. And I'm like, what did Charlo do to get a shot? He beat a one-legged motherfucker too. And on top of that, you know what I mean? Like it's
But those
like,
niggas did the least though, bro. Charlo and them, they did the least, like the least amount. It's not even worth comparing it because they don't have nothing on their legacy. You know, people talk about Bud Crawford and his accomplishments at a lower weight class, but he got accomplishments at a lower weight class. What accomplishments do they have? Nothing.
exactly.
They don't have any accomplishments.
Exactly. It's like, where's that same energy that you had with Charlo saying, why is Triple G avoiding him? But yet when Bud want to fight Spence, they're like, what did he really do in the welterweight division? It's like, what the fuck? Like, y'all pulling shit out the bag. Like, y'all going in the back closet. Y'all going in the basement finding shit. It's like, come on, man. Stay out your backyard and just keep it straightforward. Like, he don't want, well, maybe he wants to fight, but his team certainly don't want to fight.
Man, I don't think he listen, man. It's one thing about listening to your team and taking their advice than just what the shit that they doing. They're not just listening to their team taking their advice, bro. These niggas is going along with that shit. So
it wasn't nobody
going along with that shit, then you part of the damn problem.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the way that shit went down, Bud was like, so they ain't mentioned Crawford, huh? He was like, nah, they didn't. I was like, oh my God.
Like, nah, they didn't.
They said possibly this fight, possibly that fight. I'm like, damn, I thought you just called yourself your own promoter. I'm like,
You're a smart man, but not that smart.
Roger Hernandez, that's a good list, bro. They said Andre, Deverenchenko, Jacobs. Yeah, man. GG, that's a good list for Charlo. He ain't gonna fight none of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Sounds nice, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna be another 154-pound guy. He pulls up.
Yeah, he said he wanted to fight a 154-pound title. I was like, what?
It's getting to the point where I'm hoping they get a chance to go wrong. Like Dennis Hogan just get a lucky punch in there and knock his ass out. That shit would be beautiful. I wouldn't even care.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I'll be like, Hulk Hogan is back on top because his son just beat Charlo.
Yeah. We know he's gonna get his ass whooped to get his belt taken, but at least Charlo won't have it no more. Cause he doing nothing with that belt, bro. I don't know if that sounds like
he didn't even win the shit. He just inherited it.
All right. And then your first title defense is against Dennis Hogan. You need to be smacked, bro. You didn't do shit to get that damn belt. Nothing.
His first 160-pound title defense is against a 154-pounder.
All right, bro. I mean, if you didn't have to fight for the belt, your first title defense should be big. It should be against a big opponent. Like, give Jacobs a chance to get a belt back. Fight Daniel Jacobs. That would be good. Good defense.
He won't do it.
Yeah, that'd be good. I would like to watch that too.
Hell yeah, bro. That's a fight I would actually watch. I'm not watching that fucking Dennis Hogan.
And that fight should have been happened.
Yeah, what happened to all that energy?
There he go, promotion. As soon as the nigga hit the corner, oh, there he go.
Jacobs ran up on that man in the hallway. Well, what was all that shit? Here I am. That's exactly how he ran up on him, bro. Ran up on him in the hallway.
He said, "I came through at the perfect time."
Nigga, perfect time on your ass.
Yeah, that man starts stuttering. He starts stuttering right away.
triple talking ass.
And avoiding them big fights. He wondering why he ain't seeing none of them M's.
He ain't gonna get him either.
This nigga ducking the big fights and talking about, you know.
I want Canelo.
These guys.
I want Canelo. Want that payday.
That's all he want. WBC fucked that payday up for him. They said, "Here, you ain't getting no damn Canelo. Take this belt and shut the fuck up." Take this belt and shut up, nigga.
It's the truth, man. It's the truth. I ain't so mad at the Canelo issue. I mean, with him getting the franchise belt, I'm more like Lomo getting the belt.
To me, bro, it's not who getting the belt. It's the bullshit the WBC is doing. Fuck who gets the belt. I don't care why they get. I don't give a fuck. The belt is the problem. Why did you create this bullshit belt? I don't give a fuck if it's Canelo, Lomachenko. It's a bullshit belt that y'all created for more sanctioning fees. That's it, bro. That's the problem. We got
an excuse. An excuse because there's no ranking system.
And so you can't beat the man to take it. Like, what the fuck kind of goddamn supreme goddamn immunity shit done created? You can't beat him and take the belt, bro. What the fuck? He immune to losing his belt?
Exactly. Yeah, man. Defeats the very purpose of what boxing's about, you know.
And a championship belt. If you're a champion, you got a belt, and somebody beat you, they supposed to be able to take that belt. What the fuck y'all done created?
Some bullshit. I think that's gonna fuck shit up in the future because that's gonna be the excuse. Oh, well, nah, he's the franchise champion. So it started with that super championship.
Yeah. That's what I was telling somebody the other day. Like, let's not just all match the WBC because the WBA started that bullshit. That super champion, regular champion, they just trying to catch up. Like, nah, man, we only got 3 belts. We only collecting fees off 3 belts. We need 4 like them. So they're trying to catch up.
Shit, we should come up with a UGC belt.
Hey man, I swear, bro. I wish we could get like enough backing, just put together a good business plan, get some black backing, and come up with a UGC belt. And this what you do. This what you do. You get enough backing where you can pay a good amount. You know what I mean? Whoever win this belt, $5 million. You get $5 million plus $1 million for a title defense. Whoever the contender is, you get $1 million off back. All these greedy motherfuckers will be trying to get that belt.
Could you imagine the UGC top 10? Motherfuckers be like, nah, I don't want that belt. The motherfuckers like, you got to fight Ugas. You got to fight. You got to fight.
That's too hard, man.
But that's the way it is. They not ready, man. The millennials ain't ready for that. They be like, nah, man. Damn,
that easy roll promotion gonna get bodied off top.
Yeah, man. That shit,
easy roll promotion gonna be out
the easy roll, that other side of the street, that shit don't play with this belt. Nigga, we don't care what side of the street you on. Come get this smoke, nigga.
Niggas want to take the easy roll because they want to stay popping these bottles and getting fat between fights and shit.
Yeah, right. There you go.
So we know what that is. A bunch of lazy niggas trying to roast niggas, boy. They out here ducking, eating nachos and shit.
They want to lay on the couch drunk, getting beat up by their hood rat ass girlfriend. That's
right.
What they want.
Why their girlfriend's whooping on them because the nigga won't take a shower and shit.
Right. El Jefe, what's up, El Jefe?
He ain't never jumped on though. I told you he been ducking.
No, that link.
He jumped on one time though.
D still ducking Jalik.
Oh shit.
Man, your boy
just get it correct. It's not him. He's the host of this shit. What are you talking about?
This nigga crazy, man. El Jefe, you know him and Jalik boys. They ace boom coons.
Oh, so you saying Jalik sent him over here?
Man, that man. El Jefe, I just put a duck video out with your boy. Your boy just ducked at work. Call out Mr. ILTBA. You go watch the duck video. Duck tails. Woo!
Man.
Yeah.
This nigga, man, ducking that smoke. It's all right. You gotta walk it like you talk it though. And walk it like you talk it. Don't call out somebody in the damn debate and don't even show up.
That's crazy, man.
That don't even make sense, bro.
That's just too crazy. And the good thing is, like, he called him out on my channel. So you know I put that shit on the duck video. Like, I got him. We can debate anywhere, anytime. I put all of that shit on there, dog. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? You done call this man out. We don't need no receipts. We can hear you. We can hear you doing it. This nigga crazy, man.
It's like what? Like golly, that's worse than like when Shane Mosley told reporter that he had a loose tooth when they asked him if he would fight Floyd.
Oh yeah, he need to go see Margarito. That's what he said. You know what bothered me about that whole situation though, more than anything, that's kind of like when the bullshit really started because back then, that's kind of like when Floyd was taking time off because Paul Williams was doing his thing in the welterweight division, and then Paul Williams took the title from Margarito with Cass in his hands. And Paul Williams kind of wasn't the same after that fight. Like he didn't use the head movement that he used to use back in the days, and nobody talk about the damage that he took, but they all on Cotto, and then Cotto ended up fighting Margarito after Paul Williams won the title. That didn't make any sense to me.
I don't know, man, but in that motherfucking Martinez fight, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, the first one was good. The second one was woo. He felt the funk.
Yeah,
But
that
he
was
got
cool.
pushed. But he got both of them guys got pushed out the welterweight division. They got pushed up. They kept getting pushed up because I know Williams was supposed to fight Kelly Pavlik, and Kelly Pavlik pulled out 2 times, and then he ended up fighting Martinez. Yeah, he was supposed to fight Kelly.
I didn't even know. To be honest with you, I didn't even follow Paul Williams' career like that.
I did because I thought he was. I don't think he used the skills that he was. I mean, like the attributes that he had, but he was a warrior. Like he fought inside too much, but man, he was.
Yeah, I always thought that too, kid. I was like, bro, this dude, his arm's so long, he should utilize that range a little more. But he didn't mind getting that side, scrapping it up, bro.
He had an 82-inch reach, man.
Right.
He had a longer reach than Klitschko.
But stayed on the inside. He
stayed on the inside.
Like,
but if you watch that Margarito fight, he wasn't on the inside. He was fighting him. He was using his he was ducking shots. He was. I'm not saying Margarito the fastest guy, but you could see he had defense. And then you could see slower and slower. You see Margarito start landing this, just like that Cotto fight with Paul Williams beating, even with Cass in his hands. And I mean, that's why I give the dude props, man. I would love to meet that dude. I would like to meet that cat.
Right. Do you hear this dude, man? Do you see this dude in the chat? El Jefe's saying some good shit right now. He say set up the debate, right? Now this gonna make you laugh. Him and Jalik versus me and you. Now this gonna make you laugh.
Say it again. Him and Jalik.
He said, set up debate, him and Jalik versus me and you.
Nigga, stop it.
What is wrong with this dude? Listen, El Jefe, let me tell you. I don't
even see that comment.
Look, it's in there. I was just reading it. But look, El Jefe, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. You don't need to do all of that. You and Jalik take your pick. You and Jalik can take on Black, y'all gonna get bodied. Or you and Jalik can take on me, y'all gonna get bodied.
There it is, right there.
2 of us, bro.
Just one El Jefe, stop trolling, dog. You won't even jump on this live right here. You just in the chat. All the stuff you talking, you can jump on and say that.
Y'all can't handle neither one of us together. It's no need for me and Black to team up on y'all niggas.
Right. It's either D versus y'all two or me versus y'all.
Exactly. Easy work.
That's not even fair.
Me and Black against y'all two is like 4-2.
Right. You know more than that, but we're just trying to just be,
trying to be nice about it here.
Trying to be generous about the shit.
Hop on the link and whoever you don't pick was I'll step to the side out the ring. And
hey,
hop on the link.
Shit, that man trolling, man. Me and Black done bodied this man up so many times. We ran out of body bags. We had to start using trash bags.
No, he the homie, so he know he be getting body, but he the homie though.
That man. El Jefe ain't good buddy though. That's my dude though. But you can't fuck with me though. Not at all.
He low key. You call him chat warrior. He a low key chat warrior.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got a little bit of. You know, you could probably put him up against. I don't know. Him and Jalik might be able to go the distance. You know, go all 12 together. They debate.
Honestly, man, I think El Jefe will get Jalik, man.
Oh shit!
I think
I like his tag.
Because El Jefe he know a little more.
You
know a little more about boxing, man. He know a lot more about boxing. I ain't even gonna lie.
He know about them lighter divisions for real.
Yeah. He got.
He know a lot about them lighter divisions.
Jalik just be saying some off the wall shit. Don't ever try to battle. Don't ever even waste your time battling Jalik on a fantasy matchup. Old school versus new school. Don't even do it, bro.
He gonna pick every new school nigga beating every old school nigga.
Every time, bro.
Yep. No doubt about it. He gonna say some shit like what was some of the shit that
Demetrius Andre would beat the shit out of Tommy Hearns, this type of shit, you know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather would knock out Hagler, all of this type of crazy shit, man. Like, yo, you think I'm lying, bro?
Knock out Hagler.
He be on that crazy shit.
Hagler ain't never been stopped. He had to stop himself.
Jalik done said the craziest shit.
I'm gonna say
and no PE.
That nigga probably said Bruce Ennis would beat George Foreman and shit. No, I'm joking, but he'll say some crazy shit.
He did say Bruce Ennis will beat Crawford right now.
Bruce Ennis, pound for pound. Shout out to Delaware. Shout out to the DC niggas.
Man, Crawford to dance around that young boy. That young boy be getting hit with so many punches. He ain't seen nothing like Crawford in the ring. This man ain't fought nobody. Jalik crazy as hell. Crawford to make that man look crazy.
Yeah, I don't see very many people fucking with Crawford. Just my take on it, man. That dude got it. He got the goods.
He a different kind of fighter, man.
Throwback.
He a different kind of fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Levels to the shit.
And after that Porter Spence fight, he the only special fighter in the 147-pound division, man.
I would
El Jefe real quick in the chat said, Jose, I would smoke out Jamal. Who you think will win, Jamal or El Jefe?
Oh, that'd be a pretty. I don't know, man. I still think El Jefe will get Jamal, man.
Yeah,
I think El Jefe gets Jamal, bro. Jamal, man, that dude's a casual, bro. I mean, Jamal got stamina and all of that. He don't like to be called a casual.
Jamal will try to keep himself in the debate. He'll say some off the wall shit like he's stronger than him. He's stronger than him.
Undisputed.
No, undisputed.
Undisputed.
He said he undisputed. He undisputed. Like, okay.
Shit, man.
He remind me of my uncle,
undisputed champion of the world.
My uncle used to do shit like that. Every time there was someone would pop, every time something would pop off, he'd show up like, here I is. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, it's on now, man. I'm gonna back up and let this shit go down.
He's stronger. He the strongest one in the division. That's why he's gonna be undisputed. That's why he like Earl Spence, because that nigga strong. That nigga strong as hell.
Yeah, D right, man. That boy got some stamina, man. Because every time I come in here, he at it, man. He always want that smoke.
That nigga eye be looking like Josh Taylor's at the end of the debate. Shit.
Both eyes.
Closed, shut. Still talking shit though.
Adrian Broner, like you said, and he thought he won that Pacquiao fight. I destroyed him in the debate.
Y'all know I beat that boy. Looking ass.
Then he'll put the camera down. He'll put the camera down. I got these new Air Max though.
Yeah.
I just copped these new Air Max though.
But I got these $2 steaks. You know.
The Aldi steaks. That man was flossing them Aldi steaks, boy.
The whip is the truth. I hear it. Yeah.
Man, shut it down. I'll be in here another 3 hours and shit. And then make some drop offs.
But y'all go to the channels tab, man. Subscribe to everybody at UGC Click. We got D Jefferson, and we got 1-2 Kid. You know what I'm saying? That rode this shit out to the end, man. So salute to y'all, man. Who first, man? Give some closing thoughts, man. Give them some heat on the way out.
All right, I'll go first. Please, all haters listening, all the people that don't respect, like to hear with the truth, please join us. Hit that link, because Black always gonna leave it for you, and come join us. We don't mind. We don't mind you coming to speak. Speak your voice. Just come get this smoke. Shout out to the UGC. Shout out to Black Horseman for this platform, man. Appreciate you, dog. I love it. I always like to talk, man. I always like to kick it with y'all fellas. If you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Peace out.
Absolutely.
Deuces. Yeah,
come Kid, man.
Come to the UGC. Open up that grill, let that smoke hit you in the face. We see what you're made of. You know what I mean? Click on that link and we see where everybody at, but this is a great platform for all comers. Everybody's welcome. And that's how I got in here. I want to thank Black for having me on and for boosting my channel. I appreciate the love. And that's all I really got to say, man. Hashtag UGC. And keep it going. Keep the movement alive, man. Keep the truth alive.
Absolutely, man. So if you can't handle the truth, this ain't the place for you. You know what I mean? Right. But if you want to hear the truth and you want it for free, we call it free smoke. So you can get the free smoke over here. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. 1-2 Kid, D Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the whole NBBC, DT3 the Boom Man. Shout out to IBFP for coming through, showing support and love. Shout out to my dog Bruce fucking Vane, who probably tuned in here and there, but that's my dog, man. He do his thing. And shout out to my dog Bias, who be doing his thing. Our TBA Boxing Talk, he was with us yesterday, but salute to him as well. And this shit ain't scripted, man. We just hit the motherfucking go live button, and we get it in. We get it in. So we don't have to create a narrative or hit each other through text or on the phone or through Hangouts and say, oh, this is what we're gonna talk about today. No, nigga gonna put us something in the title and we're gonna talk that real shit every time. So salute to everybody that participated. Shout out to the ones that caught the playback. Once again, if you are new to the channel, just subscribe, man. Join the movement. And if it's a little too real for you, man, ain't no hard feelings. Just keep that shit moving, though. Keep that shit moving. But, once again, to the haters, the link is always in the chat. Always in the chat. And you're going to be able to get yours off. But I'm going to get mine off, though. Please believe. So I'll stay ready. Stay ready. But that's all we got for this one, man. Big salute to everybody that watched this, man. Salute to the NBBC, the UGC, Whole True Media, Realist Boxing Talk. We out.